Well, where's Effie?
Okay.
Yeah, that was who.
True.
Well, apparently, like, she's both a member of the group and also not. She was having issues with it.
Crazy.
Yeah. So he was
Interesting.
going
What's your
on
problem?
Joseph was going
It's
on the
like,
thing of like,
what do you
oh,
mean,
yeah,
what's his
transferring the
I've
ownership
been
apparently.
getting
I kept moving forward. That was a mistake.
So, fear check.
I just want to stop and point you. My stick's stuck.
Herself from the Waypoint group.
Let's go. You what?
Shenanigans.
Wow.
Let's go.
Effie's managed to ban herself from the Waypoint somehow.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess
Excuse me, what?
right now, but it's not something I wanted to ask you. But
Yeah,
I'll ask you later when you're
in
next.
transfer, she accidentally banned
She's
herself.
something like that, you know?
different
This one's for you.
things
Oh god. Also, hi, Dragon.
Oh shit.
Hello. Yeah, sure, Amelia.
Good to see you.
It's not going to happen a fourth time.
No, I wouldn't say that to you. Never.
Probably not.
Yeah, like,
That's what happens.
I never.
They put them in a place where they can't murder. They start developing.
You.
Magic. And you
You.
like, you know what?
Yes.
I don't know. We're not friends yet. Let's fix that.
Story about your
Apparently, because I've just realized I'm not friends with like half this group, and I want to be. There we go.
But yeah, it's not yet.
Yeah, I guess
working on that.
for the
Excellent.
most part, I just people just send me friend requests, so it's like,
Fair enough.
I'm kind of the same. Majority it's because people friended me first. I just don't
That's
think
usually
about it.
how I go. See, that's usually how I
just
go.
talk
But
to
then,
but then we get
and then
this
I'll move on.
situation
I've gotten
where we
shouted
never
at
friend
because
each
there was
other.
someone I talked to like 10 times over.
yeah,
And they're like, why have you not added me? I'm like,
that.
I don't think about it.
Right, and I have that with a million people. But then someone like messaged me just now, like, here's like, how are we not friends? And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, how is that? And I clicked that, and another person's like, what the hell? We're not friends. So now I'm just going on. all my friends, I'm friending them.
You
No
finally
one feels bad anymore.
you have finally accepted them.
Finally, Fizwick acceptance arc. See, now I gotta go on as the hag and unfriend everybody as the
See
hag.
this character.
That's the next step. Hag denial arc.
I think
I'm actually green screened myself.
Excellent.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yes, hello, we can hear you.
Finally. You. No. We are not friends. We are enemies.
Maybe.
Somebody might have said the wrong thing in the VC one day and put an idea into my head.
Blocked reported by.
Is it the same person that tried to be a character?
Reported.
I have not been paying much attention to
Mods.
who says what in the...
Attention. This sage has been eating beans.
Probably.
You know what we must do.
buddy.
leaving us. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, are you
Oh my God.
ready? Are you ready to still be a little
They never
depressed about
expected.
Nerda being
Nope.
dead?
It only gets a little bit old sometimes.
Depression.
But not all the time, only
Hell
sometimes.
yeah, let's go. It'll probably be a lot less this session. People forget things fast. But, you know. We had the Nerd to Depression episode yesterday.
Need to do it like some old soap opera where it's a
I'm
body double.
pretty sure.
or something.
Oh, it's like I'm over it already.
We're just gonna assume that we, I don't know, dug a...
Jesus.
Dug, there's no bodies to bury. We're just gonna
Excellent.
assume that we, like...
Okay, I need to get into the physics room.
Maybe.
She's coming for you.
Maybe it was.
Somebody forgot to lock the door again.
Cringe.
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 Cringe? Cringe.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Klinge.
Cringe. Kringel.
Kringel.
Yo, Strumpf.
Pringles? What about that?
Springles.
Sprinkles?
What?
Damn, you're eating those?
Sprinkles. Sprinkles, but that's not
Pringles, right. Where's your curly mustache at?
Damn, you eating those? You know you're getting scammed every time I get one of those fucking bottles of chips. You're buying more air than chips.
I mean, you buy it for the weight, not
mine is
the
really filled up.
volume, but...
I mean, I think you get a reasonable amount with Pringles.
Yeah, you buy it for weight, not volume. Like,
No, I'm still fucking you getting scammed.
Don't you have like a local snack to have? Why do you gotta have American snacks? Don't you know they're bad for you?
On that, I don't know. I'm just getting waffles.
actually
Talking about
American
waffles, I'm gonna
versions
get one. I'm
actually,
hungry.
Europe have
Stickers
to
become
follow
an apple.
Europe standards, so they actually have to
Waffle.
remake them.
I want my waffles. Give me a waffle.
Are they
Actually,
Belgian?
Waffle?
Hagrid looked menacing more than anything.
Yeah, waffle.
Are they Belgian?
Nah.
Stroopwafel.
No? Oh, okay. Stoeplappel? The gaufre. But gaufre and gaufre.
Yeah.
Gaufre.
What kind of waffle you got?
The bag kind.
Bad
Just a
kind that
normal waffle. Nothing,
that makes me
nothing
think
out with
stroopwafel.
with some sugar in it.
So when I hear waffle, I think of putting in the toaster. I don't think of
Yeah.
putting in a package and eating them.
It's
I mean,
because you can
the
get
egg
some
rolls come in
waffles
a
as a
packet,
snack
in
at
a
the store.
multiple, in a
I
box.
could make some waffles now.
Do you like waffles?
I haven't had waffles in actually a while, but I do. Yes.
Go get some right now.
I am not gonna go and get something at like 3 a.m.
Where's your adventurous
I
side?
don't even know if anything is open at 3 a.m.
Like, convenience stores?
Hello.
Finger off.
I think they open at 6.
Oh, you
usually.
actually did it?
Yeah.
Missing
You fucking
finger.
Oh my god.
Now this is how he points down.
has to flip everyone
I
off.
want to go there. Oh, fuck you.
Nico doesn't even know what this means, by the way. I think he's just gonna keep doing it all episode.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
definitely. 100%.
Actually, hang on, let me switch to the hag.
I cannot even do that with my right hand. I just have 3 fingers.
Well, I mean,
Have
you
to
gotta
use this
invent
one.
some more.
Alright, time to get in. Time to the full body.
Yeah.
Playing camera.
Alright. Now I need to turn on my stream and get a Discord and do all this other
Are they
stuff and hope I
flavored
don't
or just, like,
crash.
plain waffles?
All the shenanigans.
Oh, just waffles.
Oh,
There
my
might be
full
some
body's
sugar in it.
having a moment.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think I know what I think I know what kind
Him-
you're
hip
eating.
wet
Like they're not
freeze.
round, they're kind of like a lump of like
I mean,
dough
I'm
that
very
was like
basic.
squeezed in
Waffles, I
a
usually only have sugar.
in a waffle iron, and it's like
No maple
it's
syrup?
kind of lumpy. Well, it's
No.
covered in sugar
Yeah.
and stuff.
I
Yeah,
never had
hang
a
on.
lot.
Alright.
Those are good.
So
Those are tasty.
is maple syrup a thing in Europe?
No.
I mean, they have
Similar
maple
thing.
trees, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
That's not what I
import it,
asked.
Canada
Is
is
it like
the
a
only
common
place.
thing?
Yeah.
It's not because it's very expensive since you're basically importing the maple syrup from Canada. But so it's fucking expensive. That's why it's not that common.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. is-
Yeah, one of the big reasons.
yeah.
I'm allowed to say I know all this because I'm Canadian. One of the big reasons why Canada is like the biggest supplier of maple syrup is because it happens to do with its climate.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of other places with maple trees, but
Yeah.
Canada is the most like.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in the south of U.S., but since they don't have the springtime where it's warm during the day and frozen during the night for a long time, that's usually the best time to get the maple syrup. So you have to have the climate and the trees, and the trees
It could-
usually only exist.
It
in
could
North
also
America.
have to do with like the type of maple tree.
Yeah, it's sugar maples and other kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but couldn't they make them in Scandinavia? It's gotta be roughly the same climate. As Canada.
Importing a foreign plant can be dangerous. Foreign species
yeah.
can.
I just, maybe they grew there already.
Yeah.
What did I just walk over here to?
Maple
Europeans
trees.
don't
Talking about
do
maple syrup.
They don't put maple syrup, but they actually don't have it very often
Oh.
because it's expensive import.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
I mean,
it's worth it if you get the
it's so-
good Canadian maple syrup.
I mean, like, say it's so
I mean,
common
that's
in
what I have
Canada
all the
that you can
time,
buy
so-
it in
yeah.
freaking like cans, like.
Are you
know, like,
Canadian?
cans.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
I mean-
fancy bottles.
With the conversation, there were three Canadians here, and then one of them left.
leaning right up a reed.
I'm a
Does
stinky
Pink
man.
count as a Canadian? I mean, French Canadian.
Yeah.
Technically, I am, since I was born in the country of Canada. Though I will refer myself as a Quebecois more than a Canadian most of the time.
I mean, you don't sound
yeah.
like Dragonuk.
So I've noticed.
No, we're
I'm
not from the
sorry, I'm
same
sorry if this is like a
province.
thing, but I noticed on
Dragonuk
Twitter.
Club.
I
like,
also
people
just
are
have a
yelling,
weird-
like.
I have a different accent from like
Dragonuk.
everyone in the area that I grew up.
That's because you're Danish.
Saint, please.
I do not.
Can you believe this guy?
Where's my neck?
Insane.
Okay,
That look-
here.
It's crazy.
Okay,
Outrageous.
White. Oh.
T-Man, because I can't see your thumb when you're pointing like that, that looks so wrong for a second.
Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Oh, but don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
It
Use the
honestly
same thing,
took
hang
me
on.
a moment to think that you were.
Your thumb is
That
so
you're-
thin that you can't see you doing the thumb point.
Because there's no meat on it.
I might need to lower the brightness on these eyes.
Oh my god, my friend is ruining my brain.
Who the fuck are you?
It's Kelvin.
That's better.
That Final Fantasy? Hold on.
I mean, I know you're Kelvin, but like, who are you?
That's what his name is too.
Damn, okay.
is this Final Fantasy?
Yeah, 14.
Damn, it's Clive.
I know, I play a lot. I'm a max all rock cook.
I play as a Dark Knight. Yes, Cure.
My main class is dancer though.
Anyway, time to get in and just sleep on a bench.
I'm on. My sub ran out, but once I get my computer
Sounds like a
fixed
good
and a
idea.
new sub, I need to get the new expansion because my goal is to get literally every single dance emote in the game. Because if you're gonna be a dancer, you need to have the dance emotes. I've got almost all of them. I need to get the
Hey,
side quest
buddy, I
ones.
can't believe you made it.
I have a list of them. I need
I'm
to get
so
them.
happy you're here.
And then I need to do the new expansions and see if there's any new dances.
I'm just glad I had
You said
But I also have-
do you have all the store ones too?
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I know, but yeah, like not everybody knows I check.
When I first started playing Final Fantasy, I had a job and I was like, I have money. So I would wait till they went on sale and I would buy them.
No, I made it like almost like a few days after they made stickers. So
I just had this idea, like, hey, if I make a transparent
Yeah.
sticker of
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that makes
Wii,
sense.
So you know how you can have multiple of those little icon things on your screen? I have one side that's the stack. It's three separate
so far. It's been pretty
groupings.
useful. So
Stack.
Alright. Why is my brain blanking on voice Source Age? Oh, didn't mention. I don't know, it's like normal.
interesting. Good positioning.
Okay. I played.
Bit of a quiet morning. I guess. I think it's a bit normal. Earlier than usual for most.
Know about that.
Sarah.
She came here the same day I did. She had blonde hair and platinum armor and a big lance.
Is she the one that fought against the troll?
No, you're thinking of Cyphus.
Oh, okay. And I don't think we've been properly introduced.
She, if I remember correctly, I think she would usually go out on like hunts or helping out with anything to do with like fighting. Last I know, as far as she could tell, she had just gone back from a war, so I guess that was still kind of in her brain. I don't really know what happened to her, but I was told that she passed away, and her bloody lance was kept at the blacksmith's.
I see. Well, my condolences then.
This is a move, right? This is a move I can make. Boop.
I didn't know her as well, but it's always sad to someone port. Anyway,
There we go.
I would like
I've
some tea
seen her
myself, please.
once or twice myself.
I'll get out of the way.
Oh no, if you want to order something.
Yeah, don't let me get in the way. I'm gonna go check to see if Tulip is awake. Because I still have to break the news to her. hey there.
Ah, morning, Nico.
Morning.
Or I guess evening. It's hard to tell these days.
Hopefully soon the sun will come back, but admittedly I'm having a little hard time being hopeful about it.
Right, I agree.
I don't think that was a legal move.
Was it not? Did I? Was it not?
I'm gonna go upstairs and see what they're
No, that was your
what they're up to.
Bishop.
Alright.
Oh goodness. Okay, apologies. For some reason, but
Glad
that was
you're
back.
having
So
fun.
yeah, indeed.
Do
it was
you
on the
mind
black
if I
space,
get
right?
some tea as well?
Right.
I did
Okay.
just want to
Well,
give a
then-
quick reminder, if either of you don't mind, that today we're probably going to be having a sort of service for Noda.
Of course,
But-
yes.
Perhaps a funeral of sorts, but
Right.
and for another member of town, Sarah.
Correct. Yes. I remember you telling me about that yesterday.
In the meantime, good luck on the game.
Thank you. I've yet to win one, if you can believe it. Let's see.
Well, you know what? I believe. You know what I believe?
Did I?
I believe that you can win
Oh
one.
my gosh. How does that keep happening?
Thank you.
Are you
Thank
playing
you.
the
I appreciate that, Nico.
the chess game?
Yeah.
Still asleep.
Thinking. Well, you know what? Perhaps I'm thinking too hard. Perhaps I'm thinking just a little too hard. There we go. No, sir, I don't like that. Oh, very well. Guess I will do... Suppose I'll do this.
You can leave the cup on the counter. I'll get it.
Alright.
Morning, Sage. Or,
morning.
again, evening. It's hard to keep track. Keep saying that, but I also keep forgetting. Yeah, I think we can do this.
try to go by what the sundial says, but
Correct. Sundial at least seems to be keeping track properly.
yeah, I mean, I'm used to just track from the sun in the sky, but without it, it's kind of confusing. Like when I wake up, I'm not sure if it's like, is it morning? Is it evening?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll have to pull that sundial on my ear and check it out.
Doesn't feel quite right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Tulip. You got it.
Well, that's not great.
Good morning.
Left myself open.
I don't know.
You are quite adept at this, aren't you?
Oh, excuse me. There we go.
We didn't have any food like that.
I had a skilled partner I used to play against.
Interesting.
There probably should be something left over from the last time Miss JoJo was.
Hello, Tulip.
Maybe a bowl of soup or something like that.
Oh, hello.
You'd like?
I think Nika was looking for you.
Yeah, looks like anything is fine.
Did she just run off with a piece?
I need to.
Did she take a
something
piece?
at least
Morning.
because I've been asleep.
She.
They ran away with the king.
Yes.
She stole the king.
Morning, Iona.
It's a fun pastime.
Well,
I guess she
just
felt like
set
a
the
queen.
queen down there. We'll know it's the
Little
king.
things.
Morning.
Yes.
It's
Morning.
That's actually a question
No hat
I've
today?
thought to myself about
Morning.
this skeletons
No, it's
eat.
just upstairs. I'll be in the town for a little bit.
No.
No. I do miss it though.
Why do I
but
keep-
no.
Something happened to your hat?
I just make a horrible mess. It just kind of
Okay.
falls.
I
No,
think-
it's just
kind of
upstairs.
lands on the
I
floor.
I'm gonna do this.
am I really that?
No. Or actually, wouldn't it get stuck
strange
in
looking
your
without
clothes
it?
now? Because you have clothes
No,
all
it's just
over.
we're sort of used to seeing you
Well,
with it.
yeah,
I'm used to
that's-
seeing
hey,
you
look,
with it.
enough about
Scary.
that. This is your food. Now, get one of those fabulously created spoons and whatnot from the utensil rack over there. One of
No
those
strange that I look without my
beautifully
hood.
handcrafted, made in sundial spoons. You see it right there? You see that? Now that is craftsmanship right there.
Mhm.
You won't find any finer anywhere
My
else.
distraction worked.
But, I mean, I sure wouldn't think so because I don't know.
That's not good.
Do we know if there's any other towns
That's not
inside
good.
of this place? I don't think so.
Good luck with the game.
Well, that's a complicated matter, I think. Oh! Hello, Sage. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Bad spot. Your knights have moved forward.
Actually,
Would you like to have some? Yes?
hey,
Oh, hello.
Very well.
It's good to see you.
What happened in one
Yes, Sage?
if I remember right, you
I don't know. I'm
you
gonna
do
lay
know
over
a
here 'cause
thing or
it's
two
more
about
cooler.
magic.
And
I do, as a matter of fact, at least in some fields, to be certain. Is there anything I can help you with?
I guess.
It's wonderful to see you.
oh,
sorry.
I guess I just want another
Oh, you want to take
opinion
this,
or
right?
some pointers
There you go.
to assist me
Of
with
course.
my own magic.
woke up out there.
Wait, can
But I would
backwards?
love to be of
I don't
assistance.
know. I don't have like a hangover, but I don't know why.
Yes. Oh, if I
I
had
woke
known
up
that, I
there.
could've
I
taken
don't
it.
know.
It can be. It can wait till later, though.
Difficult that I don't know this game.
Oh, I'm in no hurry. How about we get you some tea and we'll sit down and we'll have a chat?
Okay. I didn't realize because I could have took your knife.
Wayne was
I
saying
already
that,
had
like,
some tea
catch me
myself.
up on what happened
Wouldn't
in one
mind
night.
another cup.
Anyways, I guess I'll take
Another cup it is. Lawrence, could you could I bother you to get Sage a cup of tea, please?
Sure.
Hi, Wayne.
I remember that.
Such a helpful fellow, that one.
Thank you, Tulips.
Or
I forgot you were
more
there for a
cooler,
second.
so I'm just gonna.
Now let's find a spot for us to have a seat. Oh, be careful about running inside, friend. Oh, this
Yeah, Don,
full of energy, that one.
I had a nice chat with
Is
him.
it Tulip?
Oh dear.
He was helping Nerda
Oh,
out with
wonderful.
with the church.
Now,
I was somewhat
Uh,
helping as well, but
I have a few things I need to talk with you about as well. Truth be told.
Nothing really happened that day. I can't really think.
All right.
I guess it's best to tell them.
Oh,
now
nothing,
than let them learn
nothing
later.
dire, at least. Or at least so I like to think. But it does concern a friend of ours. Ah,
Hmm.
They're to
thank you, Lawrence.
give
Very
their
gracious
life
of you.
to the
Very
town
gracious indeed.
just recently.
Let's find a seat for us, huh? How's that sound?
Gave their life.
All right.
Yeah. 2 days ago. They made
Jojo's not here either.
One moment, I need to fix my legs. They're acting up a little bit. Sometimes they do it like that, you see. There we are. And there we go. Presto, legs fixed. Now.
They accidentally broke the deal.
I thought so. There we go. Right. So. Questions about magic, is it?
That's mad unfortunate.
I guess I don't really have any
The church is still
solid
running.
idea of what to ask, but just
Dante is
really.
Yeah, we got it back. She
What
gave it back.
sort of general pointers would you give?
General pointers. Well,
How are you doing, Digger?
I suppose number one rule of thumb is to don't let your reach exceed your grasp. By which I mean, pace yourself. You know, it's easy to overestimate or just overtax yourself a little bit. It's kind of like training and for running or jogging or any other activity. You need to practice and you need to build a tolerance for extended usage.
I can't walk off.
Otherwise, you might just get all kind of winded and drained and whatnot.
Look, back in my day, I walked
It would
off
happen
all
already.
races all
I
the time.
have been
Okay.
taking it
I
slow with my
always focus on
practice.
the
Just
injuries
as
and sicknesses. That's
You're also an elf.
Very good,
Still
very good.
getting familiar
As long
with
as you're
it.
keeping at it. Very good, very good. Yes, it is. It is something of a new thing to you. I hear. Or something along those lines.
Yes, they do. They,
Somewhat.
they'll like break their ankle and they will walk on it
Because
because,
before I came
it
here,
costs too much gold to,
That's not how you.
I got guidance
That's not how it works.
from the spirits.
You shouldn't walk on a
But
sprained ankle.
the spirits
The
in this town.
Well, it costs money to get that thing moving. Well, I guess that doesn't matter.
What's commonly referred to as the Fae here.
Health benefits here. You should take
Ah, really? Fey magic of a kind. Interesting. Do elaborate if you wish.
It totally is the way it works. We don't have any money here. You can go get, go to a healer for free. You don't have to pay for it.
I wish you luck.
No.
That's why I
In a
always have to
way,
walk things off. I
becoming
really
familiar
care
with
money on. He's sick. Fix it.
the spirits, how
I'm not.
how they interact
need to know
with
what to
various things, and if there's anything
everything is wrong.
that I wished to be able to do magically,
I question.
What do you
limiting
mean?
which
What do you mean
spirits
by
would
that?
be
I'm too-
best suited for the job, and figuring out how to ask for their assistance.
We might have to have a
dragon magic to
Ah, interesting.
Because we can't.
Interesting.
No.
It's not a kind of magic I'm terribly familiar with myself in that aspect. Mine is a lot more practical, or, well, practical, I suppose, in quotation marks, as practical as magic can be, or at least applied. But please do elaborate. Spirits, you say? What kind of spirits?
Did you eat anything recently?
Ones I most often
Did you go into
dealt with, was most familiar with, were albeit small, rather small young ones.
I'm not a dog.
That's
I'm not calling you a dog. You're a freaking bunny.
not.
So you
Where-
communicate with spirits, so to speak.
Hop it off.
Yes.
Fine, you're a bunny. Hop it off.
He's a.
How long I've been out?
Ah, interesting.
Cats lived among
Why are you?
they
Why are you stereotyping
Sorry.
me?
You're too
trying to
young.
flex my words here.
You're too young.
Fair.
Oh no, take your time. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Hmm.
Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Check.
Why would you be in a warm kitchen if you want to cool off though? How about go, lay down by the pond or some shit?
The ones I most often dealt with
That's fine. By chance?
were
No,
ones
don't
that
do that.
You know why?
Because I definitely
don't
can't
wanna
pick
be
him up.
lived within essentially the plants and those who drifted
If you
along
do
the
that,
winds.
if you touch me, I'm gonna do it.
Ah.
And if you do
So,
that, that
nature spirits to an
bleeding
extent.
off all over your
Yes.
One
face.
could categorize them as.
This is female job.
Hmm.
I mean,
And so you
Will you stop with that?
you sort of borrow the magical energies from them, or do you channel them, or how would you best describe it?
It's too hard to move.
I
Well, with a tail that big, I'm not
guess the way
surprised.
guess the best way
All this
Why
Put
do
it-
you do this to me?
is why
You do it to
you're
yourself.
sick.
I can't fight back.
Exactly.
I can't
He's
fight
doing
back
it to
a
because
himself.
little bit of
I'm sick.
lending
If he just moved around
my
and
manner
stopped
to
being
them.
lazy.
Not lazy. I
And-
can't move.
Hmm.
It's hot everywhere. I
Look,
think it's
if you-
because I missed the sun.
So
and being
that
able
kind of
to
sounds a little
borrow
bit like
Why?
channeling.
Maybe my
And
body's
being
telling
able
me
to
how
borrow
this
their
makes
Yes.
me
specialty.
feel. But I
You're
missed
forgetting
the sun.
all this
Ah,
because
I
there's no
see. So depending on which spirit comes to your
Not
aid
the
or
fact that
happens to
you're
listen
being
is
lazy,
the
you've
result you
moved,
get.
like, since I've seen you.
Indeed.
Fascinating. Which would
Although-
probably also affect just how strong the spells you'll be channeling would end up becoming. If it is a relatively small spirit, then you probably can expect something
I'm not walking it off.
monumental.
I'm gonna,
You are sick.
I'm gonna
And
crawl it off.
since for the
You
most
just need to have
part
the
I
mental
dealt with
fortitude
smaller
to get
ones,
yourself off the floor
It
and
would-
move, and that will make yourself not
it
sick.
was never great feats that I achieved.
Oh, I almost beg to differ on that point. I think
Can't move
being
any more
able
than
to communicate and channel such energies in the first place is a fantastic feat. A great feat indeed. How did these, would you say, the results panned out? Were you more or less successful, or, you know?
Yeah, we could pick up one and drop him in the pond full of frogs.
No, don't do that.
Maybe we
Hey,
should
Lawrence,
do
would-
that. I think that would work.
Has
No.
I
don't want to.
where I come from,
Iona, I
being
have a
able to
question.
communicate with the spirits
Trying to feed me the
You're
frogs,
using
Iona.
fairly
magic,
fair.
right?
So there was a lot that I had to figure out myself.
Could you make
Ah.
bring Wayne to the healer
So over
side?
time,
He's refusing to be picked
more
up by
successful.
Somebody told me you were
As I
feeling
grew
good.
to
Right,
understand.
wonderful.
He ran out the door.
Right, I understand. Well, magic like yours, where it is influenced by your environs and your circumstances, is very hard to probably teach others about, because it is entirely based on your own perceptive nature towards these spirits. Essentially, you're forced to teach yourself how to interact with them. See, the best others can do is give you some pointers, but there is no, at least I can imagine, there is no direct incantations, nothing, no curriculum, no spell books. It's more like,
In a way,
How do I
trying
put
to
it?
form friendships.
Man, I'm not thinking.
yes, exactly. Those are important.
Here it feels like
Thank you. Come again.
the spirits aren't so keen in assisting. So it's been a lot of trying to figure out how to utilize magic on my own.
Of course, it makes sense. Well, one reason might be that, well, technically you're pretty foreign to these parts, and these spirits out here might not recognize you at all, or anyone of your kind for that matter whatsoever. So I imagine they might be reluctant to assist or to heed you. It only makes sense, really. You're a complete stranger.
Although I have achieved friend status with a few of them, the
wonderful.
Shadelings.
The Shadelings. They fall into the category, do they? I'd never considered such a thing.
Although
But of course they'd be magical creatures, yes.
they're not. Their capabilities are not. How are not. What's within their capabilities is not typically how I try and utilize my magic.
I'm pretty handily out of it.
Oh, no. There's magic is one of mischief and, well, it is chaotic, to put it to a degree.
Indeed, but despite that fact, it is still
correct.
Good to.
Yeah, I think
I find it still good to
because at this point we just start going back and forth.
Befriend them, as I wouldn't. Do not want to be on bad terms with any of the spirits.
But also end in a draw.
Oh, no, of course not. Now, where I came from, I happened to be a teacher, or a headmaster, more or less, of not just any academy, but the academy of... that doesn't matter. But point of fact is, I taught and trained a lot of young people like you in these kind of matters. Now, granted, the circumstances are different, and, well, your brand of magic is unusual to me as well. But I think the underlying foundations might be something of the same. And if you'd like, I would be very happy to assist you in trying to achieve better status among the spirits out here. We could certainly use the help of someone like you around here, you see.
Good to have fun.
I'm glad to be of any help that I can be.
Oh, you very much are. You already helped plenty when you assisted me in channeling Ophelia from one vessel to the other. It is in part thanks to you that she's alive, hale and hearty. Now, that being said, that was not a very pleasant experience for a lot of people involved. I know.
And everyone is literally gone.
Well,
I should probably,
assist with my magic
No?
there all that much.
Oh, you helped more than you think. Your innate magical capabilities was part of why the channeling was a success. So, I
Maybe
get what you mean.
misremembering a little bit. I couldn't even bring myself to assist in the channeling. Most I could do was stand aside and keep watch.
Yes, you're right. The sort of magic that I'm familiar with is... how do I put it? It seems brutal on the surface, I know, with handling parts and the likes, but it really isn't as horrid as the first glance might indicate. What I do, and what my magic entails, is that of saving lives, preserving them. Sometimes that means taking to some unsavory-looking measures. But I can assure you, it is within the purview of assisting others in saving people. Look at me, for example. I'm not exactly alive, but I am living. I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm interacting with you. I'm just not alive in the same way. Oh, that's nice and calm all of a sudden. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Now then, was there any specific questions you had in mind regarding your magic?
I mean, we weren't of any use if we were just laying in bed, so our creator literally just picked us up whenever we got hurt.
Well, I suppose I kind of put you on the spot with that question, didn't I?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You can
Hopefully-
always,
I
you
already
know.
said that. It was just more general question of any tips or such as.
Right, yes. Well, as I said before, pace yourself. Don't overdo it. It's easy to fall into that trap, but do try and pace yourself. It's like a muscle, you know? You train it, and eventually it comes to you naturally. And much like a muscle, rest is also needed.
Indeed. I feel like the past while I've actually been taking my magic practice slower with the sun not being around.
Yes, it's been dark for a dreadful long time now, hasn't it?
Yes. Plants thrive in the sunlight, and with the warmth that the sun gives come the winds.
Yes. Yes. The pleasant scent of flowers on the breeze and the sensation of warmth on your skin with the sunlight and whatnot. Things you take for granted in the moment, but you realize you miss when you... Never mind, I'm just babbling. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you, as a matter of fact. It's about Tyron. I'm sure you've noticed his worsening situation. Poor man has resumed to using a cane.
Indeed. Actually, just thinking.
From what
yesterday was kind of what got me thinking that I wanted to try and strengthen my magic some more.
I think it is a very noble idea. As much as he is loath to accept help from others, I mean, he does like it. He just doesn't say it out loud. He appreciates it, I know.
What do you need?
He's a very proud man, that one. Oh no, I don't need your help. I'll just take my cane and I'll walk. Give me something to drink. That sort of stuff. But no. He's a very sensitive man. And he appreciates what you do for him, I'm certain.
You're not taking it. I don't know if you took it, but you're not taking it.
But from what I also understood was that... oh, yes, please, go ahead.
Honestly, when we were going to the summer court and it came to the ramp up, him not being able to get up that by himself, and then I believe Iona casted levitate on him.
Yes, she did. Probably for the best.
Guess in a way it made me feel somewhat
I will take this and I'll go ahead and
inadequate in the capabilities of my magic.
Well, the way I see it, a wrench doesn't become less useful just because the situation calls for a hammer.
If that's possible. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be a lot. Just enough to make a few small pouches. I've got some right here, but I'd like to make a few more.
I thought, you were a nice guy, Lou. It's ridiculous.
Excellent. Much appreciated.
I am nice. I
All
just
right,
healed
and
someone in the
thank you,
healer's
Lou.
hut.
Now they're turning
You
red,
alright?
though.
2 minutes ago.
Well, I dispersed the lantern.
Because they were in the building
So
explosion.
my duty
I
is
I seem to not have dispersed enough magic. Seems like that temporary solution slowly weaning away.
Oh dear.
Spirits wasting away.
What did you do to them?
They were always
Wait,
glowing
you
red.
dispersed it and it's still charged
No,
up?
they weren't. I don't remember them glowing.
Not taking as much as it used to, so perhaps it's
Okay.
not
He
wanting
was
more
he was
lightning.
always glowing red. Okay, Wayne.
But if should we
Do you have food that Wayne won't throw up?
we tell
Definitely not what happened.
Sir Earhart about it?
Oh dear.
Not really much that I can do for it.
Terribly sorry about that. I seem to have caught a hiccup from the spirits or something like that. But like I was saying, Sage, just because the situation calls for a wrench does not mean the hammer is useless. Does that make sense?
Hmm. I guess so.
Exactly. Just because the situation called for something in the shape of Iona's ability to cast levitate does not mean that you are any less valuable. You bring something to Tyron that he appreciates greatly. Your presence and your friendship.
Hmm.
And, fitting spells or no, you are invaluable.
Okay.
I see.
I can still do things, I just have to keep a distance from people.
No, I didn't mean to get
You
all
think she
sappy.
can cast a giant tornado at first at once? You think she could do that? I mean, you are like
Wayne, what do
nature,
you-
right? Technically, like so we make Mother Nature angry, she can shoot a giant tornado out of her staff.
I would never want to anger the mother spirit.
Thank you, Nolan.
I think you're shooting for the stars on that one, Wayne.
What? I don't even.
It's the bell.
Some dry toast.
Free food. Congratulations. That's the bell ringing. We should probably get moving.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to join me, of course.
We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't make me throw up.
Never
But my
been too keen with
There's apparently a lavender
larger
pouch or something that
gatherings.
might help that Grace
I understand.
has. But
Truth be told,
I don't
I'm
know if
not that big a
work.
fan of the whole gathering in the
And I
church
don't really know
myself to
enough
begin
magic
with.
uses to ask
But
for
I do it for the
something.
sake of community. And because I believe it is soon time for a proper send-off to our friend Nurta.
You're drinking water, right?
Hmm.
kind of, yes.
I'm
I don't
kind of
drink
good
water
then.
that often, no.
Never.
I like tea.
I think I
Maybe
only
do you have
spoke to
green
her
tea?
the odd time.
I don't know.
Not
Ask
all that
Lawrence.
much.
Can you
Right,
use
I
magic yet?
understand. She was a frightfully busy
What do you
little
mean
lady,
yet?
for certain.
No, I don't
Frightfully
know.
busy.
Why?
Why not?
Nevertheless, a friend of mine. Or at least
I don't know. That
I'd like to
there's no
imagine as
magic
much.
in the world I came from. I
You've
don't know
been-
how this stuff works.
Hmm.
You know, Sage,
Oh.
when you've lived as long as I, you start to see life
We're
in
gonna
a
teach
different
you
perspective,
magic.
you know? We're all here for such a preciously short amount of time.
I mean, I guess it'd be
It's
useful.
about enjoying every moment we have.
Sure, I'll entertain this.
What do you?
Well,
I mean,
go-
they're not
go-
gonna teach me magic. Probably my
go
mother
find
can
me a
teach you.
teacher. Your mother?
Let's just tell. I can tell my mother then.
Why is your mother here?
Just. Oh, yeah. She followed me through the same portal, or probably got mixed up in the same portal.
Oh.
The worst case scenario is that she literally became a ghost.
I don't know. I wonder.
again, she knows ice. And wait a minute. She knows ice. This is the one time I actually want her to encase me in ice.
Why?
Because my body is burning alive, it feels like, and every day gets tired. I'm fine.
Let's pick
Kind
this
of,
up, because I think
maybe.
this might be Nerd's funeral.
I believe it might be, yes.
Pick this up afterwards is what I meant to say. Hmm.
Just a bit of water first. Hmm. Spirit Mother, Mother Spirit, please grant these plants to go with great strength and vitality to Bruce, to ensure that there is enough food for the people of this town, so that none of these plants may wither and die throughout this night, throughout this endless night. Produce enough food so that none will ever have to worry about hunger or starvation. So that it? Mother Spirit. So that we can focus on each day and not have to worry about the future. Do not worry about the future, and that here I am. Or am I worrying about the past, the present? How are those who are back home doing? Did they all survive? Or is time frozen there? Whenever I return, will I be placed in the same spot that I was at the same time? Or will a great amount of time passed while I've been in this odd realm? Will I even be able to gain the strength to protect them? Can be able to have the strength to be able to protect them if I do return to the same place and time. Still don't like how quite dark it is back there. Maybe I should try and find another spot. Probably a little risky to be out here, but feels more comfortable than behind the bakery right now. More light. Wrench isn't useless if the job calls for a hammer. Nuts. Don't really understand what he meant by wrench, but I understand the sentiment. But even if that is the case, there's still doesn't feel like I can do all that much. Hmm. Think quite some time ago, Taryn mentioned for a wind mage like myself, flight. But I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to achieve that. Most been able to do growing plants, helping plants grow just a little, and just small gusts of wind. Daunting task to learn how to utilize my magic by myself, but I guess at the same time makes it so I'm not so limited to the spirits that would want to help me. Don't think he'll let George be able to finish what he was saying before. So I may have to find him again later and see what he wanted to talk to me about. Something with Tarn and the matter of his magic affecting him. Something with it. I think I may have stayed out here for a little too long. Although the ever-changing colors of the plants is rather mesmerizing. I think I may as well step in for a minute.
She got a bit more secretive about her things, started running around a lot more. I can only assume that was when she started making her own plans for this to get everyone out. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do now. But, I know I can't just collapse in the middle of the road again. Because she wouldn't want that. So I'm just gonna keep on walking. Eventually I'll see her again.
It's always appreciated. May the next one approach.
That was nice, V.
Hmm. Sleep. No, should technically be there. One would much rather sit in quiet than sit and listen. Hmm. Hmm. Nice, may keep going all over the place.
Lawrence, I think Sage might have fell asleep in the booth.
Well, then we should probably politely make a sound across the room so we don't startle her.
I just thought I should let you know first.
mine.
Might make me seem a tad bit uncaring, but death is death. I've been around it too much to sorrow for someone's loss.
That's I suppose.
I just hope she's a god. A goddess. Thank God. Did you see where Earhart went?
Not
Did he not
that he
go?
went this way. He might have went back to the wall.
Oh, alright. Oh, there he is.
But unfortunately, I'm going to a lot of buildings right now.
Oh,
Sir?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello again, Sage.
Been thinking about. Didn't quite finish our conversation earlier.
Right, indeed. I don't believe we did. Would you like to continue?
Oh, Tulip. Hey.
I
Very
won't
well,
mind.
very well. Then let us continue in that case. We could go for a small walk meanwhile.
You could.
Hey, did you fall asleep in the booth?
No.
Hey, it looked like you did. I just didn't want to bother you.
Hmm.
By the way, I'd like to ask a question. What's your opinion on waffles?
Waffles?
Tulip, you don't have to
Yeah,
answer.
waffles. I heard about them from someone. I think it was JoJo. They said something about making waffles at one point, so I'd like to hear from someone else before I even try something.
I've.
Feel sad?
Don't.
I'm not even sure what they're
know
made of.
I don't know of waffles myself, but
Me
if
neither.
JoJo's making them, then they should be good.
It's only natural to
Sounds
want
about
to
right.
Most assuredly.
when tragedy happens. Yesterday was the day. There's no shame in that.
Now, let us continue, huh?
You guys are going on a walk?
Yes, we're going on a small walk.
Mind if I join?
Want me to stay here, or do you need
Well,
to
I
go?
don't see no reason not to, I suppose.
Then I'll be tagging along.
Now then, Sage. So, say at a town like this, can you feel any of these, influences that we talked about from the area around you? Or is it specifically just from the shadlings and the likes?
Probably don't have too much time today.
let's get it done now then.
Although
About 2 hours away from. Well,
they do feel presence of the spirits here. They're not
Indeed.
so forward in wanting to communicate.
I suppose it's understandable enough. Shy spirits in a shy little town. It makes perfect sense, really, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. But I've
Now, applications.
I'd say
Yes,
it
please go ahead.
also ties in with what you said earlier. Being
Yes?
essentially outsiders to the town.
Exactly. We are, for lack of a better word, strangers here. We aren't natural to this part of the world.
Hmm.
Oh, here comes Fee. Hello.
Hello.
Well said today. Well said.
Yeah. They keep on walking.
Sorry? Oh, no, we're just having a small talk about magic and whatnot.
That's what I'm gonna say. We just gotta keep walking and eventually we'll get to the end.
Yes, exactly. To keep moving forward. It's the best you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I must say. Now, what sort of magic is it exactly that you can conjure, Sage?
What I've been able to do is essentially help boost the growth of plants a little and produce small gusts of wind.
Well, that's a pleasant start. Helpful, too. Could help with the crop yield and whatnot.
I actually
well,
have been
I suppose.
channeling a little bit of my magic every day into the plants at the farm.
Is that so? Wonderful. Well, that's very helpful of you. Very helpful indeed. Now, I don't really eat anything myself, but I'm certain there's a great many uses for such a thing.
I think I believe I've been doing it a few days. It was before it came this eternal night.
Yes, it's been night for a long time now, but supposedly, from what Lawrence told me, that is just the nature of this area. That sometimes it is just night for inordinate lengths of time. Quite strange indeed. Quite strange. Whoa. Excuse me.
Oh dear.
All good. Just stepped on, almost stepped on a rock there for a moment. Is all. You know how it is. Loose rocks. Ultimately, though, Sage, what is it you want or wish for your magic to accomplish, or for you to accomplish with your magic, for that matter?
I guess it doesn't really help that I have no clear goal in mind right now.
Ah, well, I wouldn't say that. It's a, well, the way I see it, magic is a tool. And how you use it varies, changes from time to time. To just put all of it into a single box, so to speak, and go, well, magic is endemic, or just a single one-way road forwards is foolish. It's multifaceted.
You come to the forest. Maybe to scout around, make sure that there's no big
know.
creatures coming up.
Fair.
Can at least do that.
I want to be able to be
As dumb as he is at times.
more useful to
Shut up.
the town, be able to assist in more
Down to
ways, but
evolution.
it's also trying to think of a goal that would
I'd like to ask you
be
what I
within
can
my
possibly do to
capabilities.
convince people I am not a fake creature.
I think that is a very noble goal, Sage.
To convince people you're not a fake creature.
Yeah,
People think you're a
I-
fake
The
creature.
only way that you'll learn from
I
it is
have no idea.
And, one that is also feasible. Very feasible, as a matter of fact.
Try to convince them I'm not, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Ultimately, magic is here to elevate you, not the other way around. You're not here to elevate your magic.
next time.
It doesn't work.
When
I
I
don't
say
know.
no.
Come with you.
Next time I will tell people I'm going
It's
to
a skill. It's a part of you, yes, but it doesn't define you. It doesn't define your usefulness to the town either. It is but one tool in a great toolbox. A toolbox of yours.
And they're inclined to believe that you can lie about whatever you want to.
Yep.
And we will hone it. Improve on it.
I just have the special ability to lie about anything.
I doubt it's that. I think they just don't believe that the Fae can't lie.
And the ways of doing so is probably going to be a little bit strange and unknowable, as I am not particularly well versed in this, in your kind of magic, of course. But I would, of course, still be of a great pleasure to help you where I can.
Ted is one of them.
Ted is one.
I'd been.
Are you able to channel it?
What the fuck?
I have been able
Reliably?
to.
Explain it.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
having trouble, okay? It's
I
mainly
have
Ted
been
and
asking
following Ted's
Taryn
word.
for his assistance. And although, I guess, similar situation as
Tell them
you,
I
where
vouch for you.
it's not
And
exactly
that's all
the
I can give you. Fizwick
same
probably
type of
would
magic,
too.
so you can only help so much.
We can only give you guidance and pointers, yes. The rest is up for you to explore and to master yourself.
Always so bloody good.
But it is something that can be improved on, and something we can help with. I suppose the only question is how to go about practicing it.
Everything good?
A lot of fake kittens today.
What are they considered?
Gusts of wind, helping plants grow.
Asking about if I'm able to channel my magic and
Oh no, my movement's being impeded.
for the most part just by myself. Can only really.
Fey incidents.
Invisible fey kittens.
Oh,
Fey kittens? What? Wait, what?
that's very pleasant.
Invisible fey kittens.
Very well. Very well. Very well done.
Tarn would
You
tell
know-
me about arcane focuses, and that led to me making my staff.
Ah, wonderful. Yes, a good spell implement is any mage's, is any mage's tool of choice. Yes. Very important.
Yes.
Very important. At least for most of us. For me, I use needles.
I just want to make sure. I could throw a bunch of
Needles?
water on you and might scare the cats.
Yes, sewing needles, specifically. It's, well, my magic isn't the kind that you really expel into the world around you. It's much more minute and smaller than that.
I don't think there's anything really think of. You could stand in
With
fire probably, because if you're made of
like with
stone, you probably stand in
Ophelia.
fire for a while before anything happens.
Yes, like when I moved to Ophelia. Something that isn't
Standing in water, you could be underwater. I doubt they would stay on.
out,
They have to
but
breathe.
in.
If they're cats.
Hmm.
The same magic that allows me to move around and be animate, as a matter of fact.
You can go underwater, you can go into
I am my own source of life, or life in a way that can be described as mine, at least.
As a presence, and will latch on to you.
Hmm.
And I suppose, to an extent, magic is the lifeblood of sorcerers in general. Not literally, in some cases literally, yes, but in your case, for example, it isn't. It is important, of course, but thankfully also in a situation where even if you should be unable to use a spell or the likes, then it won't hamper you too much. That's good.
Hmm.
Last time I had one, it moved the sage.
Now, of course, I can imagine what it might be like to be cut off from the spirits in such a way. Of course, it must be like losing one of your senses. And thankfully, hopefully, that will never have to happen.
It has been a bit odd.
You do?
Hasn't it? Yes.
I hope I understand.
Just
That's funny. Is it what I think it is?
This staff of yours, may I see it?
That's great. I love that.
sure, I'll have to go grab it though.
There are little claws in the back of my neck.
Of course.
Lined up my leg.
I'll follow you right along.
You shoo. Right.
The study of magic and the likes has always been one of my greatest interests, as a matter of fact.
Basically,
Hmm.
does not steal your name. Wise, you can just say that before you say your name. Simple as that.
And yours, spirits and the likes. Well. Another one to the long list of different sources and uses of power, indeed. Very interesting. Sage, would you mind if I asked you a personal question?
Alright.
Before you got here, what was your life like?
Lived in a rather calm agricultural farming village.
Mm-hmm. Surrounded by friends and family?
Rather small village, so everyone knew each
Yes,
other,
well.
and looked out for each other.
Exactly, yes. The smaller it is, the more tightly knit in general. Terribly sorry you had to leave something like that.
More. Just hope they're okay.
Well, I hope so too. I truly do hope so too.
Nice. Staff.
Right, yes, the staff.
I don't think I
I
would
prefer
mind
not
following
not
you.
to, but
I hope we don't. We're going
But,
on a
you
short
know, there's
expedition
always-
to Winterport season.
Oh, take care, take care.
Including me.
I mean,
Hmm.
we're always
We could join them, we'll find out.
Huh?
But first the staff. Maybe, only maybe.
Down in just a moment.
Ah, yes, I'll wait right here. Mhm. Ah, what wonderful craftsmanship. Did you carve or grow the staff yourself?
Just a little bit, but the shape of it, for the most part, was already as is. Found
Ah,
large branch out in the forest, and then got the gem from the summer court.
ah, I see. Very good, very good. That is actually a very good idea, Sage. It is a... How do I say it? It is a local tool, a local implement. It is sourced from materials from here, native to this place.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be a very useful key in allowing you to better attune yourself to the spirits and whatnot of this area. They'll be more familiar with it,
Yeah.
seeing as the materials are from here.
Although, remember one time telling some others where I got the crest stone and immediate question about the hag.
Oh, the hag. Yes. The less said, the better, if you ask me.
Do we want to catch up with the others going to the winter court?
Would you like to?
I would mind.
Then let us see if we can't catch up to them. There we are. Right, off to the winter court then. Thankfully, it is a rather short trip.
Yeah.
You just need to take care not to get lost in the darkness, of course. Oh, it's Nikolai. Perfect timing.
And still here in town.
Indeed. If they're preparing. Hello, Nikolai.
Hello.
It does seem so, though. That was when we saw the other goblin coming. But Nicola, hello.
We're just about to head out on an expedition. We're gonna investigate the rune in the winter court.
The big moon's gone. We had a big
I would like to come with.
Wonderful. I hope you brought
Sage and I are joining in as well.
Wonderful. More the merrier.
Yeah, it was
Indeed.
large and it caused problems.
And Wayne's holding the lamp, so we follow Wayne. You know the way to the winter court.
Did I grab the
Might
right
as well.
hammer
it's
then?
cool there, so we need to go there quickly.
How are you doing, Nicola?
Suppose you might
I'm
as well bring
assuming I
it.
got the
Sure.
right hammer. Yeah, I got the right hammer, I think. I can probably open some ore with this.
Right.
Maybe.
As well as any of us.
Maybe
can.
crush some rocks, bring some
while we're
rocks
heading
back.
out. I was told
I think
about
there's
a
already someone in the
project
cave.
that Ted wanted worked on for you. If you could find
We
any
might need a second
eggs
lamp,
while we're out
though.
there, that would help expedite things. Trust me.
I think John is on it.
Oh, there goes John. I
For
think
you,
John's gonna go
yes. For your
I think we should wait. I
the
think
fancy
John's going to
weapon
get
you
us
want
the
made.
second lamp. Guys, can we wait a minute? I think John's getting us the second lamp because we have a big party going.
He called it a flare gun.
No
is what he
one
called
hears.
it.
It's fine, I guess. I'll wait for John.
Well, because we're going to take some of the liquid that emulates sunlight, we're going to hollow out some of the eggs, attach some paper to them, and essentially attach them to a crossbow bolt. That way, when you shoot it, it'll create a.
I'm here,
This was so
sorry.
much easier when we had the flash puds from the old town. I'm going to keep saying it because those things we just crush them and they'd explode.
Man,
and when they
they were
exploded, it didn't
so
like explosion.
tasty.
It was like bright.
You
So,
ate
it worked the
flash
same way.
pots?
You
The
could.
crushed
They're
egg.
safe to eat. They're safe to eat. They light up the inside of your mouth though, like a flashlight.
Yes, that's why I like them.
I think
Or like a
we
lantern, I
should
suppose.
all
Should have a
around here do
second
the same
lamp just
thing.
in case.
Thank you, John.
They do.
I'll
We have
go
a
back
big
and get
party.
a lamp.
We have 2 lamps.
Do I want to know what's going on?
I guess we're gonna get a third one. But it's fine, there's nothing wrong with the third lamp.
If like,
Oh, yeah, two lamps.
I could do that myself.
Look,
so
it's
you
third
could
lamp now.
purchase it.
I think you're talking about they were like a blue kind of fruit-like thing.
You mean the things on the trees
Yeah.
that are like almost
The
everywhere?
stuff that
Except
lights
this
up
very
your mouth
specific
is the
area,
juice that
ironically?
comes out of the fruit.
Look through. Hey, it's the cheese.
Nah, these are from the old town. They were different.
Wow.
The farm was
How you doing,
growing
the
them.
cheese?
I don't think they're these
Why do we
things.
stop?
I would make
I don't know, good
I would
question.
like to make it clear. If you are trying to
Wayne, why do we
craft
stop?
a flag gun for me, there's no point. I thought he could utilize his connections to the bottle, so that I could get a proper
Oh.
I am an
see.
artificial
Yes?
battlesmith. I can make my own flag
Just
gun.
remembering we
Don't
have
need to.
the
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
channeling of
Fair enough.
magic.
You might want to let Ted know because he's already got
Can
3 people
channel-
involved.
A little bit more for my staff.
Understood.
Let me hold this while you focus.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, well,
Thank you. That'll make it a little
Yes,
easier.
let's continue.
I do not know.
Stop being a
I
beacon in
suppose
the
I was
dark
looking.
for whatever beast he's gonna find us.
I got a hammer.
Movement out here?
Yep, we're going to the cave, and I'm gonna go destroy
Ah.
some rocks, get some ore for everyone.
Ah.
I'm just gonna hold on to it though, so no one can get it.
Well, I'll be. Yes, it seems to be tuned with the forest. Very
That's-
well. Very good.
A little bit different than it was the other day.
Really?
Before, it was essentially the same as what I can channel with just my bare hands.
Ah, leaves. Falling leaves. Peculiar. Very peculiar. Maybe it's an indicator of something.
Nice.
We'll be right with you.
Making sure you two were fine.
Oh, you were quite alright. Sage and I are deep in a discussion about magic and whatnot. Specifically, her use of it.
Ah.
I can't help but feel there's something stereotypical about some gangly skeletons walking around with a lantern outstretched in his arms. Is it just me?
It doesn't ring any bells myself.
No? Well, maybe it's just me then. Just feels
Perhaps
awfully
if you were
familiar
wearing
for some reason.
darker clothing.
Oh, you might be onto something there. Yes, darker clothing. Ooh. Ooh. You know? Ooh.
Hey George, I know this might be a little weird to ask, but what kind of things do you like to eat?
Well, I don't eat a whole lot of
bones?
things anymore. No. I don't eat bones. No, that's what a silly question. No, I would never.
How about some ribs? I'm assuming you gotta eat some ribs. I'm guessing, right?
Ribs? Why ribs of all things?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be
I'm
cannibalism?
assuming. No, it wouldn't be cannibalism. It'd be from a pig.
They can try some spare ribs.
I quite prefer my own ribs, thank you.
I was gonna-
Further over this way.
I'm
Understood.
when you get closer to the center, you'll feel a little warmer.
Peculiar.
I was told this like many days ago.
It does feel warmer. You know, maybe this was just a place to, because I saw a big lizard sleeping on this before. Maybe it's just a magical circle that kind of creates warmth. I do feel warm.
It also gives off the same kind of feeling that the town does, the barrier.
Really?
Oh. Perhaps
Maybe it's
could
one
be
of the circles that
protection.
creates the barrier for the town.
Wait, what if it's like
Why would he be
What if it gets
here
destroyed
in the
and
middle of
then
nowhere?
this is like the thing that causes like the town's barrier to get shattered?
Let's test
Should we
something.
test it
All
out?
right. Let's
Anybody
test
willing to get
something.
hurt?
Silva,
Yeah,
bring
I'd
that
be
hammer
fine
over
with
here.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you. Now I'm gonna get down here. All right. I'm gonna put my hand down here and ask you to lightly smack my hand. Lightly, please. Okay. Yep.
Oh, they
okay.
hesitated.
Sorry, I tried the jokes you told me about. So I was thinking, you know.
Okay. This is gonna give me a heart attack. Well, It seems like it still hurt. We might have to do something a little. So I'm wondering if that means.
I mean,
Is it
the
because I
town hurts from
consented?
dying, not from pain.
What if we break
right?
the ice of
But
where it
that's
is
not
at?
really
What if we just break
test.
the whole entire thing?
Well, as long as you don't consent within the town, you can't be hurt.
That seems unwise.
I'm wondering if the same application
What
is
if I
going
grab
on
a bomb
here.
out, hit the
Yeah, but
bomb
you
into
consent
the
to
ice,
the
and have the
attack,
bomb
so-
get exploded inside the ice? So then
Yeah, I
all
did
the ice
consent to
gets
the attack.
destroyed.
That's true.
You get hit in the back.
I don't consent. Maybe the.
You get hit in the back.
You're not gonna consent. Oh.
Pretty cool,
I
right?
would not suggest trying to destroy its area.
Good, yeah.
You okay? Or you know what it does.
Well, I mean, make sure you didn't consent for it, but I guess it still hurts.
That's fair.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't do anything.
So it's not that.
Although we should go to the cave. I mean,
The
we
ice
do
would
need
never
more
recover
stories.
given
I
a series of
don't know. What are your
permafrost.
thoughts on these magical ley lines?
I'm pretty sure
The
the ice would
circles
recover
speak
pretty
fantastic
quickly.
in a way that I
Hmm.
cannot describe. I like standing in them.
It smells like snow.
I
Have you been
see.
feeling it
You
too?
know,
What if each of us stand in these specific
true. I
circles
keep feeling like I want to go towards like these little sections right here and like put my hands up.
Right?
Yeah, how about we all fill
Didn't
out
we do
these
that
circles?
like in the first town
We've done a
during
ritual or two
the
where I
ceremony
had
to
do
help the
something like
town?
that.
Yes. we
Come on,
did.
Sage, you got this. Get in there.
Why not?
That was in the forest too. We had to
Alright,
hold
I
it
still
down.
need somebody.
The big snake
That
thing,
too.
right?
Yeah, that was the first town. Yes, we had to do something like that. We had to do this and give. Yeah, I remember.
Alright,
would help.
well, we have the formation filled.
Huh? Are you okay? You sound like you were in pain.
I don't know. It's
Does
just
someone
a
need to stand in the
chant.
middle,
I thought it would
maybe?
help.
Perhaps.
I
I hate to be a spoil sport, but it's really a wise idea to be engaging in ritual formations with magic we don't know what does.
This is interesting. So
Well,
yes.
so it's giving us the same.
We could get
It's
cursed.
giving.
I don't like
So
Oh,
on
it
one
could
hand, that's
be
true,
an
but it is
absolutely
giving us
disastrous
warmth
effect, but
and
like,
the same energy as the town.
if someone gets hurt, I'm happy to take on some of the
If I
pain.
had to guess.
Likewise.
You're very right.
Alright.
I'm
Anybody
not
want to
sensing
hop in the
any
center?
hostile energy coming off this thing, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Maybe temporary paralysis.
So maybe kind of anyone who could channel mana, just kind of maybe try to channel your mana through here.
Yeah, I'm not good at that right now.
The circle?
Oh dear.
I'm good at that, but I'm pretty sure I should save my mana to
I
heal
can do
people.
that. I'm not very good at most magic, but I can do that.
Oh, I think this week's up to something.
So I just pouring my mana through.
We'll assist you.
Okay, it's taking the mana in. Okay, I'm starting to run low. Hang on.
Something
It
is
feels warmer.
going on, but I can't.
I was about to say, I'm not.
does feel warm.
Do you need a
Would you
mana?
not
It feels
need
a lot
more?
warmer,
Because I
actually.
see an empty slot.
Perhaps.
I'm not good chanting mana, so I had to leave.
Maybe.
Is it possible that
It would
we're
be
just
risky for me to shed mana.
overthinking it, and this really is
Yeah, no,
just a
no,
giant
it's,
heating pad
too
for
much
the
and
monster
all
earlier?
I mean, it might just be a big heating pad.
Could be. I'll tell you what. Why don't... I'll need more alchemists and experienced mages to come over here, and maybe perhaps we can figure out what this thing does. Perhaps tomorrow. I unfortunately have gone through a bit of my mana reserves earlier today. If I can pump a lot more in there, might make
In the
make
morning,
things a little
perhaps.
better. Alongside others, maybe wise.
Like if it has the same energy as the sundials, the ones that we have.
But for now, I'm glad you showed me this, because... this honestly...
Maybe we should all try focusing magic into our sundials?
It does. At the very least, hey, if you're cold, I mean, It's a nice little spot to hang out.
It
Wait a
still seems
second,
very
the
risky.
sundials. I knew this looked familiar. This is the symbol that's on our sundials.
Well then.
Why don't you try putting your sundial onto the onto its surface? Maybe it has some effect.
Perhaps. Let's take a look.
I'm wondering.
I'm gonna go towards the center. I'm gonna go right towards the middle and see if I put my sundial down on there. Yeah, feel free.
What, the lamp?
I'm not getting anything. My sundial's glowing. I think the man is coming back in.
So there's some kind of correspondence at the very least. After all, like you said,
Yeah.
it's connected.
Same energy as the town, same energy as the sundial.
Quite sure myself.
Peculiar. Very peculiar.
This will need more investigation.
Theories about this might be useful.
Fractal, I got a question.
Right.
Yes.
Perhaps this is a positive outcome in general.
You, since you're made of rock.
Could be.
Indeed. I will say that
Could you go pick up that lamp over
if some of the circles correspond to the theories written in books that are referred to for attunement, then one way or the other these circles might have to do with the elements.
Yeah, maybe you need somebody
Outer
with
circles,
affinities for
oneness,
each
order,
magic
and
to fill out
chaos, though I do not know which one would be.
Maybe that's
on
why
these
mine
ones.
glue. I'm a
Okay.
water affinity. Perhaps that's why.
Yeah, I'm. Okay, I have fire affinity. Should I stand in the fire spot?
Maybe.
You should be fine.
The only thing that makes it difficult to understand which one is which is I do not remember the diagram exactly, but at least these outer ones is evolved out chaos according to the diagrams. And then those ones are either life or death.
Think life, death.
I wasn't the center for that.
The outer ones are the elements, right?
Void and
Void.
creation, life and death.
Water?
Creation,
No, void
chaos, order. And then,
And then the
Yes,
elements
not being
were this.
I think
the longer ones.
And life and death
You
is the
can refer
center.
to one of the books that have the
Creation
theories and
there.
diagrams.
I'm
Or
not
the
sure.
dials, then perhaps.
I think this was
I'm gonna
earth,
be honest. I only ever look at mine.
this was air,
It just
that
shows
was
mine.
water,
I do not know if
that's
anyone
fire.
refers to that though. I simply bring that up to take notes. I do not mean to cause confusion or hazardous theorizing right here.
No, it's a good idea.
What if we have to go into the elements of who possesses what?
I think figuring out which space is what and standing in whichever prevalent element you are in would prove useful. We just need to take a break and figure out where is what.
Exactly.
Yes,
I think a return trip tomorrow would be very beneficial. That way, we can make sure everybody who would like to, partake could be, full of mana. That way, depending on how much we need, we can kind of just pump up as much and, maybe examine this thing a little closer. For now, I do like that the correspondence with the sundial and how it looks exactly like it. So I think that is a good. That was a very good insight, Iona.
Although tomorrow,
Well, they said
we're
it.
to
It
come.
gave me the idea.
Oh, all right. Very good idea. Excellent. Good. Thank you. And you're new too, so you're
Well,
already,
I just
you're already looking
suggested
at
we
this
all
thing and
try
thinking.
and put magic into our sundial while standing in the spots, and I didn't. I think it was either Nikolai or Iona who got the everybody with an element thingy.
Good job, everyone.
The
Then.
element
Good job.
things in the
Good
book
job,
theories I
everyone.
see.
Hooray! Progress.
It's also very cold, and I'm starting not to be able to feel my hands. So definitely tomorrow.
I think we've already confirmed that much.
Right. Well, that's fine. Perhaps the use of mana is maybe
Yes,
wearing
understand,
down.
my
That's
friend.
fine.
You are
Let's get out of
having
this
a very
room.
warm
I
time
agree.
currently, I believe. Are you
I
not?
agree.
Back to town.
Yes.
Is this all we came out here for, by chance?
Obviously, I'm a little more
No,
dressed
we
for the
just we
occasion.
stopped along the way. We're heading towards the caves.
I would like to continue with you.
Absolutely. I feel the
I
strange
mean,
warmth
everybody's
kind of
listening for
trickling
a
down my
cave.
nose bridge. we could say.
Oh,
I'll take a
bloody
moment
hell.
once I get back to town.
I'll ask around. I
Yes,
believe
good
you
idea,
said
good
we need
idea.
at least 3.
Same color as the creature trapped in
And
the
it would be
cave.
good to have at least 3 people that wants go to
I have the
that are
exact
willing to go to the
Setting my
cave. To go to
setting.
the cave.
I know which circles would correspond to what.
I'm not sure if there's any relation.
Ah.
With the
I
creation,
need to look into
Could
that.
be.
the void. Closest
Is
one
anyone
to
here
us is
still planning on going
chaos.
to the cave?
The furthest is order.
Was used to seal it? Something? I don't know.
I
Alright.
thought
Very good,
I
very
was
good.
thinking that
Let's take a closer look tomorrow.
the closest to us was void and the furthest was creation.
Are you still planning on going to the cave?
I remember chaos and order were the furthest apart because there was a little bit more longitude. Though.
I mean, we're all going to the cave at least.
I suppose that would make sense, indeed.
I thought we were, but it looks like a lot of people are going back to town though.
Oh.
2 eggs.
I don't know. I have like a short-term memory of a goldfish.
Good insight there.
I just came out here because it's experimentation.
There will be plenty of time to revise these things properly.
Those else interested.
I may be incorrect.
Anybody interested in going to the cave?
I look forward to looking into it.
Oh, that's right.
Might as well.
Hear like the stand talking about doing stuff before.
Eggs? Well,
Oh, it is quite bright.
you know what?
Priorities anyway.
This is alright.
Thank you, but I just heard
If we're
from
going to the
Nikolai
caves,
that...
do come along.
You know what? I'll find use for
The
these.
caves?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll find use for these. I'll find use for the eggs. Excellent. Okay. At the very least, we can hand them off to Jojo or Pomato.
Oh,
Hmm?
wait,
If the
no,
eggs
don't
have
burn
mouse in them that I can have the correct,
Yeah, so he's gonna eat
I
those
would
eggs.
make a bomb instead.
Oh.
Bomb.
Oh, there you go. Here you go.
Okay.
If you'd like to use the
Some
eggs.
people are going up to the cave. Oh, let's hope the worm
Can
isn't
use it for
too
you
sensitive.
know, if you need to break ore or something. It's good egg.
Right.
You're a good egg.
Are we heading up with them or are we heading back down?
No.
Matter to me.
I'm cold, but people are
I don't know
going
why
into
they're
the
going
cave.
into the caves. You know the
Hopefully the
giant
rest is
I'm curious
earthworm?
too. You know what? I'm curious too. If you're not too cold,
Iona,
come along.
wait.
If so, then
Wait,
understood.
do you remember the giant earthworm?
I will endure this.
Oh dear.
That.
Yeah. So there was so that one is dead. That one's dead. And there's a bigger one swimming around in that cave somewhere.
Good, yeah.
They may
Thankfully,
not
they're-
come back alive.
What?
Yeah,
An
I went in
even
there
bigger one
once
has
trying to
now
look for something.
appeared.
Yes.
That's preposterous.
If you would permit me to take one of the light sources into the cabin.
Here you are.
Thank you.
You're very
Would you
welcome.
like to hold it? It would keep you
If you see
warmer.
rumbling, I would say run.
I am the one with fire magic. Are you sure?
No, you keep complaining
that's why
about your
I'm not going
coldness,
back
and I
in
do not
there.
want you to get sick.
Okay. That's very
Stay warm,
fair. You're
Iona.
very right. Okay. Thank you.
I
How
don't
about you,
want to
Sage?
stay warm. I'm already
Would you like
warm.
to head back
I'm taking
to town, or would you like to continue in?
Mm,
like I'm just melting in the snow right now because I'm so warm.
bit worried that
But it
when
feels
talking about, say,
hmm.
even bigger worm
I mean,
appearing.
it may not be that close to there, but I think it's because I kind of use earth magic to, signal it here. So it
Mhm.
may have went away. But you can't be too sure about that.
Right, of course not, of course not. Right, yes, of course not. I see.
I'd say we can wait for that problem to show up again. If it does, move a lot, I can kind of detect when it's close.
Hmm.
Very well. Well, they haven't run screaming from the place yet, so I figure it's probably safe.
I mean, you don't have to go in there. I think it doesn't leave, the outside part of the cave. Then again, it's actually bigger than that, so it probably would cover the whole.
Maybe.
Do you think the bigger things get, like, they
You know
just
what?
don't care anymore
Come along,
because they
Sage.
know
Let's go
that
take a
they're
look.
tall and big? Gary?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go
Sure.
2 cheese, but, you know, I'm not going in the cave.
It's a little bit dark here. We might need to be a little bit careful where we step. Follow the
Indeed.
soothing sound of my voice, and I'm sure we'll be fine. Soothing, George voice. Soothing. Pleasant to listen to. Oh dear. How do we get up there? Is it? Oh, I see. Oh yes, yeah. There he is. Look. We can just follow the way up. I think there's a ledge here too. Oh yes. Okay, I see. Oh, hang on.
Mm.
You did it, right. We're coming over.
It's a bit of a back and forth ramp.
You're right. We're doing it. Whoop.
Hello.
Hello, Erhard.
A big group went in ahead of you. They're going mining for quartz. Lee Fizwick is going to look at the creature that's trapped in the ice. If there's a connection to that in the sundial over there.
That makes sense. I think I'll go take a look as
So,
well.
I see. As a warning, there are some hostile creatures in the caves. So, if you go in, if you have need to be safe, bring an offering with you. Keep you safe in there.
Mm.
If you have anything on
Do
you
you
to
actually
offer.
have anything? Give them snow. Wait, or acorns. Or
I don't really have
Fine,
anything on me at the moment.
Yeah. Take this.
Yeah.
It's one of my beads of not needing to breathe. I'm not sure what else to call it. It should serve as a suffice offering, just in case.
Alright.
Very well. Good luck in there.
I'm staying out here. The giant worm in there, and yeah.
The worm didn't bother us last time. Well, when we did go in there, there might be going.
She is so cute.
Would you like to travel together? Yosef's coming up the mountain now, and we're going to be heading in.
Hmm. That'd be preferable. And just seeing that everyone was already way ahead. And so
Wayne, why don't you come in with us?
No lights.
It'd be
There's
safer
a
that
worm
way
in
for
there.
everybody. I understand.
Huh?
We'll keep each other safe.
Are they
Welcome back,
all
Yosef.
inside already?
Yes, many of them went inside already. Come on.
It's even more darker in here every time we go. Without the snow, it's not actually any cooler. But it is cold. Oh, I thought that was a shadow creature on the rock. It was just my shadow, but still.
Hmm.
There's not much of it except for a fake creature and a dragon frozen in ice.
It looked like spiders.
Changeling and a dragon.
Did you find any connection with the dragon?
No, I suspect the mana reserves within that thing are more white, and the coloring of the ice is shading blue, as it were.
I mean, he's got like orange eyes or something. Seems like.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it has no direct connection, then.
Yeah, nothing I could ascertain.
I think the dragon in there is the one that made the giant cigar.
Oh, they're still by the ice.
Yeah, I guess there's not much more we can find in this cave. People already like.
And then, as
gathered it.
punishment, they froze it so I can never do it again.
Maybe.
Well, let's just hope it
That could be
stays
the
frozen.
case. It really is chilly over here.
I don't know, that shade creature looked like it was in the motion when it was frozen, so...
Silver, you're not
Yeah, but
chilly.
he was-
You're wearing shorts.
No, I'm a little resilient. I mean, my client is resilient to the cold. Although I'm not as good as those covered in fur, but
Wait, is that something over there?
wait, see that?
Hmm?
Oh, it's just earth. Just earth spray.
Got a little too stuffy in the cave, I feel like.
Hmm. Everyone deciding to go in.
Indeed. Even so, I think I might turn my bony nose back towards the town.
Yeah. I think that would
At least
be...
for the time being. We'll need to prepare for tomorrow and whatnot.
Hmm. Although, I heard, if I understand everyone's affinities right, we, of the group, in addition to the group we had there, we'd need another person who is creation or air, as I would only be able to stand in one of the circles. Need someone who is chaos, order, and void.
Well, Ted is order, I believe, but good luck trying to convince him to join in any sort of magic rituals and whatnot.
Peppy... Oh, not Peppy. Oh, fuck, I got that wrong. Tyron is void. If I'm right.
He is chaos and void. That's...
I might be able to do something about the chaos part.
Mm-hmm.
I have a chaos trinket on me, so it might be able to suffice for a person if no one else has chaos.
Hmm.
We're going the wrong way if you want to go down. I hope you do know that.
No, I can't see nothing.
Yes. The path over here.
Yes, I'm standing on it.
Also need Earth.
Not me.
Earth.
I believe that goes with
Well, Earth
Aries.
is, I believe, Wayne, you know with that, I believe.
Yeah, I think also Wayne does Earth. Is there anything else we need?
I think that's about it.
Do we need ice by chance, or any of that other stuff?
I mean, Thiswick was already covering water. Iona fire.
There's someone that can do wind. They also have Ares, I believe. Ares is wind. Never mind, they're not Earth.
Then I can cover creation.
So it looks like it's water, air, earth, and fire in the 4 middle ones. And then it's probably the 4 bigger ones, which is
We'll
creation,
also need
void, chaos, and order. And then it's probably
life,
I've heard about this
death,
in books. There's
earth, fire, water, air. Creation, void, chaos, order. So we'd still need life.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know anything.
That's something we'll have to ask around for.
Yep. I think someone's coming over. Someone's coming over. See them, right?
Yes, over there. I see them.
Yeah.
Right there.
Not sure who yet. Far still.
Small
I don't think I know who that is.
creature of sorts?
No, I have no idea.
I have no idea. Some sort of rabbit? It's
A rabbit?
Rabbit. The rabbit. Wayne would be happy.
Oh, very nice. Good to meet you.
I think Wayne would be happy to see a rabbit.
I'm certain.
No?
Ah. It's a rabbit indeed. Hello, rabbit.
Just as is.
Yes. Just hanging out, I guess. Oh.
Mhm.
There's the others up in the ice cave.
Yeah, they're all up in the ice cave. You want to go talk to him?
Oh, there it goes.
That's not the ice cave, but okay. Can we
Best
follow
of
it?
luck, little rabbit. I don't know. Well, I'm heading back to town currently.
I mean, it's probably some good food, not gonna lie. We missed up on that opportunity.
I don't think we're gonna. No, we're not gonna shoot the rabbit. No, we're not gonna kill it. No.
I mean, someone just like offered a rabbit to the person in the cave, a dead rabbit. Wasn't me though. I think it was Silva.
Strange. Strange customs.
I believe the cave it requires something in turn for taking something in it, or else they get angry. Totally just realized we just walked this whole entire thing without a lamp.
Good thing the town is so brightly lit.
The destination is in light, and have the knowledge that it is a clear path to the town.
Indeed, yes.
You drop this off.
Very good, very good. Well, let's see what the town's been up to while we're gone then.
A lot of people are. I think a lot of the people are just out and about at the moment. Don't think
Yes,
many
most
people are
likely.
here.
Yeah.
Certainly
Quite a
there's maybe
large
one or two people
expedition
around.
that headed out to the Winter Court, so.
Most certainly, most certainly.
And
By chance, is anyone
many
hungry?
others seem to be
Can make
just
some food.
sleeping through the day.
Oh, no thank you. I'm not particularly hungry. I don't really eat.
Sage, are you hungry?
I could go for some food.
Okay, I'm gonna make something.
I'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna look in the church.
Alright.
So, this. This I'm a little short. Oh, for the cutting board, apparently I'm a little too short to see that was even there. I mean, this is safe. Not too much. I have a cactus here. Take all the barbs off of it. Turn it this way, it's gonna go long ways like this. And turn this way, and go down. Next here, I believe we have some potatoes. We have flowers. Let's. Do we have any by chance? I believe we have some fish. I know what to do with the cactus. We got some potatoes. Do some stuffed fish. Stuffed fish with fried cactus and what else? I think go bread. Yeah, we go with bread. I'm gonna go fish. Skills. Water magic. Enough. Off its tail. Over. Down. Up the center. You got it. Okay, that looks ready to go. Okay, we got that. I think we're ready to start cooking. So, I'm gonna grab some oil. This in right here. here. Oil in it. A little bit just to cover the bottom. Okay. Back. I will grab fish. I'll lay it right here for now. You get potatoes. I'll grab. Okay. Potatoes. Finally, I'm gonna first cut off the edge, take off the shell too. At the end, I'm gonna dice them into tiny cubes. Let's switch on its side and cut it one last time. That's in tiny little cubes. Oh.
Making
Hello,
tea
did
as
you
well?
want food? No, I'm making food for
I do
Faith.
not eat. I've already
By the way,
taken some mana for today.
I managed to find something for you. I reached into my pocket here. Here's quartz.
Thank you.
Not much, but it's something. Okay.
It will help, and it confirms that I can look there reliably. But
Fish here, put the potatoes and
all my mind is currently thinking the two entities and the three eyeballs behind that ice. I can only draw two possible conclusions there. Feels like one, that was an unintended scuffle, and one of the parties frozen, presumably the one facing away from the dragon, frozen there as a last ditch. But if they froze themselves while dropping eyeballs, it seems awfully convenient of a presentation, and I can't help. My second idea of what may be going on there is, simply put, it's a trap.
That does sound
the eyeballs
pretty
are very
right.
well presented. Each one of them facing forward as to be absolutely identifiable. How long has that spot been known of?
I believe I was the first one to discover it, if I can say.
So,
That spot's been known since we entered this town.
Okay. Now I also have a query. How long has it been? Has it only been recent that the knowledge contained in eyeballs entered common knowledge, or has that information always been around?
What about eyeballs?
And the fact that in this realm, the eyeballs can hold information.
That's been known. It's just no one really touches into it.
Okay, so it's just happenstance that I only heard of those recently. These factors of the realm.
You'll hear some sizzling sounds as something is currently being fried, or deep fried in oil. As well as there's fish over there being cooked with potato in it. Very finely cubed potato.
So, Jojo away today?
I think so.
I've not seen her
That's why
around.
I'm taking over the cooking right now. As of now. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how JoJo does it, so I'm just gonna act out like I actually do every single action you need to do the cooking. I don't know if that's what JoJo does or not.
Cooking's an interesting art.
I,
It
this
can only
is out
be
of character,
learned
like completely.
by failing.
I have no idea how JoJo does it, so I'm just acting out every part. Because my character does know how to cook. It just I don't know how JoJo does it. They like say they do it, but they just got the materials for it or something. See what I mean?
I just presume this is always well stocked and wasn't all that.
It's not. We have fish, I believe, some potatoes, maybe a carrot or two. A bunch of fish. We have fish. We have
spices.
Quite a bit of spices and stuff. We do have that.
Plenty of cheese.
Got the.
So we are just prepping food.
I'm too fucking short. Where are the forks at? I think it's over here, but I can't see. Is there anything up there?
Fork.
Could I take that fork?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I got it. I don't have it. It didn't give me it. There we go. Okay. And we also have some freshly made bread. Oh, and a fork. What you have in front of you is a fish stuffed with potatoes, grilled, and you also have some deep fried cactus with a fresh loaf of bread. It smells nice. That's the best I can put it.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Start cleaning up. This.
I do believe I know one recipe.
What recipe do you know? I could probably make it for you.
Here, grab oil, bread, cheese, garlic.
I don't think we have cheese. I'm gonna be honest. It's always there. Can't get rid of it. Sort of like, we don't have any meats.
This does not require meats.
But you see how there's like drum legs there? We don't have any. We have none of that. I do know we have cactus, fish, potatoes, and probably some carrots. And definitely flour so we can make bread.
Strange limit of ingredients.
Well, we currently don't have a farm to like self. It's not been sunny out, so crops aren't getting much sunlight.
Are we about to enter a famine?
No, we have plenty of fish. Fish is not a problem. We can get fish, and that's self-sustaining.
I've been utilizing my magic on the farm each day, so there is food from the farm.
Oh.
Understood.
Actually, I know about that.
But I presume sun-dried tomatoes?
I have no idea about any of that stuff. You could assume anything about based off the color, as far as I know, when cooking for this stuff. As long as you know that it would be easy to come by. Like for green, it could be some kind of garnish on a food.
I do wonder, there is a well-stocked stuff, like that trader coming into town every day. Would they not carry?
Grabbing us some food.
Yes. Would they not carry other ingredients and spices?
They always have spices. I need to get a bench. I'm not tall. Sure, okay.
Little shorty.
Being mean. Stop.
Why can't I just step on? Oh, there we go. Supposed to. Did you guys like anything?
Yeah. Anyways, food.
Food, understood. I just made something up. I'll be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Fucking reach the goddamn button. I can't reach it.
Imagine being short.
Shut the fuck up. I won't give you food. Here you go. You need a fork as well, but I'm too fucking short.
What do you want? You should order too.
That looks pretty good.
What's currently there in front of you is, a fish that has been, I forgot the words already. It's a stuffed fish with a potato.
Is that how it sounds? Probably not something I want to see in my current state.
I see. Very well. Well, you have a good night.
I'm going to try and find that surgeon, so I can at least talk to them first.
Erhard.
Yes.
Svat, give it back since I didn't need it. The beat of not needing to breathe.
I see. You can go on ahead and hold on to that. These beads replenish every day, though. You can keep one on hand if you ever need to use it.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for bringing it back, though. You have a good night.
You as well.
Apologies, Sage. I got tied up with Ted and Nico for a hearty moment there.
No worries.
Is everything all right?
Was thinking earlier you were wanting to talk to me about Tyron and how his magic's afflicting him right now.
Yes, he's deteriorating back to a state that he was in before he got here. Now, supposedly, what I think happened is the town's protective magic reinvigorated him and allowed him to walk without a cane. But now that, I don't know, maybe he's settling in or the town's protection is waning, he's back to having to use a cane to walk. Have you noticed?
No.
I think the best we can do is to be considerate of his plight. Not make too much out of it. Don't draw attention to it and whatnot. Just let Tyron be Tyron.
Just him drawing attention to it himself is already aggravates him a lot, it seems.
Oh yeah, well, to be honest, between the two of us, he does like to whine a lot, doesn't he? No, I'm merely joking.
A bit, I guess.
No, he's you know, he's a bit of a you know, he's you know.
A bit of a what?
In a good way. He's a bit of a complainer, but it's fine. It's just fun. It's fun. It's Tyron. It's our good friend, you know. He grumbles now and then. It's fine. It's fine.
Right there.
Oh, well. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for a pleasant day. I'll be heading off for the evening, I believe. There's a meditation I'd like to get done before it gets too late in the evening.
You have. You have a good night.
You too, Sage. Thank you. Have a good night.
What I expected to be a short question ended up being a long conversation throughout
Yes?
the day.
Indeed. Most certainly. Most certainly.
My being, please do not get too close to now. I'm currently electrified.
I see.
You are aware of what I am constructed of. I recall of our previous conversation.
Yeah. Hypothetical question. If I pulled your tail off, would it grow back?
Let's not find out.
Okay,
I knew
right. It came up.
Never had it myself.
Don't worry about it. Came up, but I wasn't planning on doing it. But
I'm not a
also,
salamander.
I would do it.
okay. Well, I look.
I'm
I
assuming
don't
you're
know,
done
and I
that.
don't want to
I will
assume.
take that for you.
I'm unfamiliar.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Anyways, so hey, bad news. Nikolai doesn't want the flare gun made. They said they're gonna make their own because they wanted it from
It's
the
called a flare gun. That's
from
fine. What are you talking
the
about?
burrow
Are you
or whatnot.
hungry?
Rubber.
Good luck to him.
Right, I know. But
Yeah, you can do that. I won't stop
they'll
you.
take the hat. They said.
Aries over there is having hot
Well, I mean, I sent this this you have you seen this goblin gal? I talked to her yesterday.
Izzy. Yeah, I haven't seen her today, but yes, Izzy. I've met her.
Shiny.
She said she would. She said she'd make it for
I
him.
need dried toast.
Okay. So we'll see if we can.
I hope
if we
it
can
reaches,
get that
but
then.
here's a
Hopefully
fork.
that gets
I
done.
can't exactly see you too well.
Excellent. Good.
Why do I feel like
Give me a second. Okay,
I
so
need dried toast.
That's a sheep.
dried toast. I'm pretty sure toast is already dry.
It's guppy. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were just asking for
Hello there.
Be aware of it.
I need toast.
I know.
I am aware of it.
I need toast.
Right. Just keep aware. And that's all we need to do. We don't need to do anything rash.
Something like it.
Am I doing something rash? You're the one that's
How are you
freaking
doing
out.
today?
I better put.
No.
I better
I'm
put
just
this outside,
letting everyone know in
actually.
general because
Yeah.
there are some people who
Follow the line
may.
directly into the ground instead of lighting the
I don't know.
Yeah.
You might find this
I don't know
surprising, but I'm probably one of the more level-headed folks when it comes to the shadlings these days, apparently.
I know. I wasn't talking about you. I know. There's a narrow.
Found any good rocks lately?
Hmm. It's,
But I don't think
it
I don't
hasn't
think-
been in my
At
mind
least
to
not
look
now.
for any.
Is
Speaking
there
of not meaning
anything
harm, have you got your balance a bit better?
on here that might make me throw it up?
I just put bread on the grill.
Okay.
Would you
Quite
like
small, isn't
me
it?
to share with you if I do find any?
Still won't tell me your name or no?
Bread.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind then.
Very well. Well, I'm an alchemist, so if you need anything magical looked at, yes, actually that's correct. Right by the rocks over there, there's a little portal leads towards the mage dome. So if you have anything magical looked at, or let's say something, God forbid, magically inclined happens to you, like I don't know, you grow an extra arm, or
Interested in
I don't know,
others?
your feet fall off in a magical way.
No thanks, I'm good.
Then come see me.
There's a new person to the town, and you're already trying to freak him out?
If we're in a battle situation.
I'm not trying to freak them out. I'm just
Ted,
I'm not trying
Ted,
to
with that
freak them out. I'm just-
statement, do you think I'm a bad influence?
Interested in orders?
These are magical hypotheticals. I've had extra limbs grow. They fell off, but I've had it happen.
Okay.
That's nice.
Interested in orders?
I knew.
Are you kind of sleepy?
You're good? Okay.
Wait, what are they?
I did want to talk to you.
Brush of oil, chocolate cheese, and some direct mails and baked.
Oh yeah.
Does it happen in your honor?
No, thank you, Cullius, and
Pardon?
Is that normal where you come from? Draw people.
No.
What is going on? I'm asking you that before anything else.
She's not doing very well. She's overcharging. She's going to use my harpoon as a lightning rod to get rid of some excess charge, which means it might jump to you if you get too close.
It's
gonna blow up.
Nikolai is currently making a copper rod.
Don't worry about it. I'll be right back.
I have to worry about it.
What is going on? Are you okay?
Artificial magic going haywire. Internal machinations not working.
Oh no.
My God!
What?
How did you do that? You're covered in the stuff.
It wasn't a good one.
No one's around, so I thought I could experiment in the kitchen.
Well, I'm in my funeral.
As long as you clean up after yourself, I guess Jojo wouldn't mind.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean.
Anyone with magic?
Observed block cooking.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of
There's
the
somebody
people here.
overcharging outside.
Oh gosh. All right. Hang on. Let me get the mana crystal.
Not my problem.
Let me get the mana crystal.
Who in this town can overcharge?
I think he's gone
Mana
collect.
crystal.
It's,
They're a construct that
Yeah,
like
that is my
shoots
expertise.
electricity when too much of it.
And there's
I think it happened.
She just kind of
Okay.
crumpled.
I blinked.
Okay, we gotta take her
I
to
hate
the
myself.
table.
Okay. Anybody with too much
yeah.
mental, don't get too close to her.
Mana crystal. Where are they?
Are you
Which
able
one?
to operate?
The one
while
that's
they're
passed out on the
Setting
ground.
up.
Okay.
Surely.
Hold on to the mana crystal. Go ahead and
Okay.
pour that in.
She is passed out.
Yeah, I think she's unconscious.
Oh. Okay. Well then I can
We're
act
still
as a
gonna need
conduit. Can you
that-
set this down?
We're still gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We're gonna need that copper
Somebody
rod.
check her pulse.
I don't know what's going
There-
on.
somebody had
With the
mentioned that
copper
there were
rod, how it
heart
worked last
issues.
time.
We're working on it. How's your pulse, lass?
It is racing.
She
It's
passed
like
out.
she's
We're
on a
still
lot
going
of
to use
adrenaline.
this rod, though. Thank you so much.
So it is a.
Okay. Yeah. Someone get that copper rod and then I guess
Can you
I'll
hold this for a moment, Dan?
hold on and try to channel mana into the.
Sure.
into the-
What is it? Sword.
My sword.
Okay.
Any copper? Anyone?
Just don't want to be the lightning rod.
Nikolai's working on it.
You're very right.
Somebody check her pulse.
Yes, you can see it.
It's going fucking crazy. I'd still suggest hanging back for a bit.
At some point we gotta prop her up. It hurts her when she lies down.
I see.
Yeah.
Bring her to the next
Hello.
For the time being.
I know that you would holding sword.
Better at this. First things first. Let's get our mana. We have everything set.
Put my staff away not long ago.
Hang on. We have the copper rod right here. So
And
let's,
then
let's try and at least get the mana.
gold
out
running
there.
and
Then we
rushing
can
into the
move.
tavern asking
Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai.
Fenway
Nikolai has
Nikolai
the
knows
copper
magic.
Perhaps coal, so
You're
it
covered in
could
metal.
cap tip is
Which
absorb shock. So it not
I
travel
believe
away
does
from
account
the
for a
ground
lot of
if you need
the
it.
townsfolk.
Coil of copper wrapped around the brass sword. There you go.
Bacon?
You are more metal than that. You might want to back up.
People who know magic.
Lightning
Oh
residue.
God.
And now I'm
Oh,
going to
yes.
make sure I'm grounding myself with this.
Please be
I'm
careful,
going to touch
Stu.
the mana crystal as well as Ares. And I'm going to funnel
So,
the excess
you did
mana.
this? He is depleted.
Oh. There's no mana here.
Oh,
That's not good. Okay, well,
But
Oh,
that's also
no.
not good. She needs that.
I think
No,
she's.
it's good. It will restart.
All right, hold on a fuck. Can we all talk one at a fucking time? Okay.
Right.
Let's get her to the medical, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that then. Yes.
Let's get her to medical.
It's good to keep
Keep
the
the
copper
copper
rod
rolling,
just
go
in
ahead.
case. Yeah.
Yeah, keep the copper
rod
on
with
standby.
us.
We're gonna need it if shit
Yep.
goes down.
I've got the rod. I've got the crystal.
This happens normally. Huh. Lord.
Thank you.
that was the quickest thing I could think of doing. Because I have prepared this booth for my little puppet Oakley, who
So
passed
I
away in
can't
autumn
really
cold.
do much since she can't really take magical healing, but they're probably gonna keep an eye on it.
Hmm.
little outside
Thank you, Nikolai.
It is alright. If it is there now, if it is required. Try to think quickly.
Sorry for such a rush job.
It is alright. I have to work under pressure back in my homework. Though, since there's nothing else I can do, I'm going to go back to what I was doing. Is it alright for me to go to the graveyard, or is there anywhere where small trinkets are delivered
We
for those who
haven't made
passed?
we haven't made a grave for her yet, but there's her mushroom garden.
For more than one person who is no longer part of town, I would like to
we
leave
haven't had
trinkets
a-
somewhere.
We haven't had a funeral for her yet. We were figuring
see.
we want the people who were closest to her to be there.
Oh God. Help.
Hmm?
Help.
I would like that.
The robot is like
You feel the
very,
heat radiating
very
off
hot.
of Fractal.
And they're trying to hug me.
Um,
I didn't do anything. Ted told
I was
him
told
to
to
do
heat
it.
myself up to 1,000 degrees and hug them.
What? I just come
who told you that?
Going off. What are you doing?
You
1,000 degrees is deadly. Please do not.
You probably shouldn't do that.
They're like 1,000 degrees.
You probably
Nonsense. They cannot be 1,000
I
degrees.
should. This is hazardous to me. I need to stay
Radiating
away.
off of Fractal.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hope the situation.
Please don't hug anyone.
Should be fine within town.
Or even to get near anyone. Back up.
Okay.
Can you cool yourself
I think it's
down?
making the fever even worse.
The fountain would work.
I'll go to the fountain.
Good idea.
what the?
Oh, the whole square is gonna be full of
Oh.
steam.
We got it.
There's steam everywhere. Well, I'm not going in there. Even humidity will probably
Also quite warm.
be very terrible.
I would cool down, but I think they took that.
You know,
The water is probably all gone
better.
in there for a while. It has to
The
refill.
fountain is now steaming.
Okay, my
Hot
turn.
tub. Go tell JoJo it's a
I
hot
wouldn't
tub
jump
now.
in there with like armor on and stuff, man. You're gonna. Oh, he went right in. He look at him. I told him. I told him why would he go in there with the armor. Ow.
I'm satisfied.
I'd try and draw the
Understood.
heat from you, but then you'd just be wet and cold.
Yeah, I think I'm good right now. For now.
I'd have thought, Iona, about what you just said. You know the frozen shaling and dragon at the end of the cave?
Mm-hmm.
Would that magic circle be drawing the heat out of the cave to keep them frozen?
Oh. It is always incredibly cold in there. I just
And
assumed it
then-
was the magic.
Warm within the middle of that circle. So,
Indeed.
It was.
And we should keep it like that.
We should keep it like that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, huh? Oh.
Huh? What?
Hello,
Who are you
Guppy.
talking to? I just heard a voice, but I didn't. What?
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Guppy.
Who talking?
Guppy's talking.
Okay, where's Guppy?
There's a bit of. You know how the. Oh.
I will never get. Hi, Guppy. You were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should keep
That's
them
what
frozen.
the seal's for?
Oh. I see.
You should keep it doing its thing.
Okay.
Agreed. Then we are both in agreement.
That's, yeah.
That's good. At least something.
And what
was
exactly
agreed.
is its thing?
You know, not letting out what's in there.
I see.
Yeah, you know, huh. I didn't, I really didn't think we'd get just confirmation, but okay, that's useful. I'm gonna. Is it okay if I tell people that, like Erhard?
Wow.
Although I haven't
People don't
talked,
talk to them enough.
although I feel like I haven't
John's
talked
telling
to
me to
Fizwick
stab
a
him.
lot.
What?
I think John's lost his mind.
I know he did. He did yell at me yesterday.
Why are you having your dagger out?
Oh, because John tried to hug me with his warm body, and I was gonna stab him to make him go away.
No, don't stab anyone.
You wouldn't even get.
Just ask.
Okay.
Just use words.
He doesn't listen though, because he's old and hard of
Then
hearing.
you stay away from him. I hate my job.
Is that how it works? Do you just stab each other when you get too old?
No.
Kind of.
John's a special case.
No. I think I know what you're talking about, but no, not at the moment.
I think they. I want to be. Oh, like I think they want to be. I think they want to be top old person, so like they have to have knife fights every now and then to determine who's like king of the old people. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't feel any such need.
Are you talking with Nico in the church?
10 minutes ago. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh,
Why are you giving me that look?
No reason.
Come on, Wayne, stab me. You said you were going to do it. Do it.
You were lying.
Get out of here, you. See, I told you. He's gone
Come
nuts.
on. You said
Stop
that
it,
you were
Iona.
going to stab Ted, and
He's
you
gone
never did.
crazy.
You keep talking about stabbing me, and you never do.
This
Come
is a
on,
normal
stab me,
occurrence, right?
Wayne.
Is it normal?
Stop
Stab
him,
me
Iona.
right through
He's
the
gone
head.
crazy.
Specifically for Wayne.
Very
Yeah,
specific.
just another day in the sundial.
Something, blah, 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 something,
He's the
something.
one that started it and said he was going to stab me.
Sounds about right.
No, because you're trying to hug me and you're
so
warm.
bad.
I want Wayne to stop being a coward and actually do it. He keeps threatening to stab everyone, and he never does it.
Well, that's a good thing, is it not?
Oh.
See?
Well, we don't know. Maybe they already have magic.
I
we
mean,
don't
I think
know.
that question
it
about
could be
that is
good
right.
to stab
You
when it
didn't
needs
before,
to.
you might have magic now.
No, I
I'm
mean,
not
like,
stabbing
they
you.
come from a world with
Um,
technology like mine. That doesn't mean that their world
Shen or
didn't also have
something.
magic.
Like if it's Shen or something,
Sure.
if he walks in,
We don't even know
yes,
their name,
Wayne
let
can
alone
go
where
and
they came
stab
from.
him.
Just that they got
He
the
won't
internet.
ask to be stabbed. That's
I'm
stupid.
not asking him to stab me in the stomach. I'm asking him to
Yes, you
stab my
just
hand.
did.
I'm asking him to stab my
You got
hand.
a small
Common blow. Why are we talking about stabbing people? I just got out of the conversation with you.
Because
You
Wayne
from, like,
threatened to stab me,
The 80s?
and he's too much
No,
of a
I got a
coward to
perfect
actually
answer
do
for
it.
this. I got a perfect answer for this.
You know, synthesizers, big hair,
What is
you
being
know,
carried away?
guitars.
Wayne's gonna get thrown in the pond again.
Guitars.
There.
Well, I
We should
came
try
into
getting
this
the pond.
conversation
Still
a
have
little
guitars,
late,
man.
but
I mean, you're welcome
Take
to
for
try
my
to pick me up,
example.
but I
I'm
don't
just
think you're
the
gonna
era
Don't-
changed, you know, cell
Yeah.
phones were
Make
stupid
that work.
expensive, and these
Go for my
days, I'd
staff.
fucking give them away.
And you could float away and never come back.
Well, from where I came, you know, the time I left anyway.
oh,
Yeah, but I just generally didn't have a lot of money.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they're
So
definitely
if
for other
Wayne
persons.
stabs him, does he become the next oldest person?
They were self-made.
oh, Jesus.
Wayne
Classic.
said that's how it works, that you have knife fights deciding who the oldest
Yeah, good.
person is.
Thanks.
Sadly,
I
don't
mean,
think
I've heard of similar for
So what year was it? Where you came from, you don't mind me
power
asking.
hierarchy, but not so much age.
Fuck.
I mean,
He
if
said
it
it's
works
about
that
being
way, I
the
definitely
oldest.
want him to
Somewhere
stab me.
around there.
I
I
could use
don't remember. I don't
losing
remember
2,000
much.
years.
Yeah, I mean, for me it
It
was.
would be nice being
12,000.
157 again.
Hi, Elf. I'm gonna go check on Wayne.
I'm gonna go with you.
But then you go talk to somebody like
1474, where I was from.
and Fractal told me earlier today that they're from 2600, and then you got JoJo. She's from like 2022. But then you get somebody like
I feel
Nico who
like-
don't even know what year it was.
Time scales aren't always analogous,
Wasn't it something like
depending on the world.
1860 where you came from, or something?
Depends on what you mean by where and from.
Man, everybody's from the future. What the fuck?
I don't know. No, maybe not John. You know, what year was it you came from? Wasn't it like, 12 or something?
Basically, you're 950 or 958. When you're old, it's very hard to keep track, but basically our years are marked from before the before destruction and after destruction. So
there you go.
Man. They don't even know about
What about
Does your
Sage?
timeline have any like funny breaks?
Funny bricks.
Like, certain events where you like,
John.
it's this number of years
I mean,
before this
mine
point,
was-
and it's this number of years after this point.
Mine was also marked sort of
Yes. Will
before
you please come
and
with me,
after
please?
distraction, but they had
Sure.
a different name.
I mean, from where I'm from, they would count the years, depending where you were at, they would count the years differently. Like, the humans would count depending on how long it's been the rule of their current emperor. Like, when I left, it was the 30th year of Charles II. Or if, the Beastkin clan, they actually didn't count years, they were just given, like, they would just change the different creatures every 20 years. They would name
Change
a year for
creatures?
different. Well, they have like these names of these mythical creatures that created the world, and every 20 there would be 20 of them, and they would just keep on rotating all these 20 every year. So, but they never counted how many times they rotated it. Like the year of the
Yeah, where-
Leviathan, the year of the Phoenix.
It's my year.
Yeah, where I'm from, the predominant religion was kind of responsible for structuring the calendar. So they had it structured as the time before their great savior and after.
Damn, Jehovah's Witnesses. Crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
So what now?
What's Jehovah, and why do you have witnesses?
What did he witness
We
that
all
made
don't
it so
get me started on
important?
the Catholic Church. I'll be here for hours.
He's just a cult man. Don't worry about it.
How's it going, Sage?
Cults are never good.
Yeah, if he actually existed, he's definitely not all he was
Alright.
cracked up to be.
Do you enjoy the
Don't need
food?
them
Then
folks
again, there's a
waking me up at 6 in the
vampire, I
morning
kind
trying to
of
tell me
have-
all about him.
Not something I'd ever had
The
before.
vampire, I kind of have a little bit of beef with the guy.
Wouldn't be surprised. I don't cook too often, so my dishes rarely ever get to be seen.
Yeah, although you might have been poisoning people and not knowing it, so,
What do you mean?
Cactus isn't very edible.
What do you mean the cactus isn't edible?
Depending on the type of
Cactus isn't edible.
It can be a bit poisonous.
I know for a fact I didn't grab a bag cactus.
I mean,
okay then.
What kind of cactus did you
I
grab?
ate some of it before I served it to anyone.
Before you blew up the building?
What?
Yeah, just
I didn't
before
blow up the
you blew up the
building.
Back to my food.
What?
Lies. Look at this. They're lying.
Lou bombed a building this morning and severely hurt Mason.
I didn't blow up a building.
You I don't see any couple
What do you
buildings. Wait, what's going?
I didn't bomb a building.
What building?
Explain then.
Don't have to
I don't know what to explain. I didn't do
They
anything.
already have so many buildings in town. Like,
Ted, what are you saying?
Because I don't see any blown up buildings.
Is there a building missing, or is there a building that looks blown up? Where?
They're doing
Tell me where in the town looks blown
I
up.
don't see any buildings missing.
No, I was outside the town. That's how Mason got hurt. You know, you can't get hurt in the town.
There's a building outside the town that I don't know about.
There's plenty of buildings outside the town.
Where? What area outside was it at?
I mean, the only building outside of town I knew about was the vampire lady's house.
Was it the mansion? Because the mansion was right outside, then it's gone. I mean, maybe that would blow up.
Did you blow
That was multiple days ago.
Is
That was like
There's
2
a
weeks
big-ass
ago.
mansion out there, and it's gone. It was obviously Lou that
I
blew
don't
it up.
know anything about the mansion. I didn't blow up the mansion.
Is this the thing supposedly near that big magic
I
circle that's up
didn't
there
blow
now?
up the mansion.
There's actually multiple magic circles.
Yeah, well, this
Many
one's
mansions?
like shaped exactly like the array of the sundial.
Yeah, there's
I thought we killed the new person with our shenanigans.
Hey, by the way, we shouldn't touch that. We shouldn't touch that, by the way.
Oh.
I stood right in the middle of it in the
You're
winter
talking about the
court.
one out in the winter court, right?
We're talking about the one we went and saw.
Yeah, in the winter court, right? In the winter area? The snow?
Yes.
Okay,
the one
don't
we went
touch
to go
that.
see.
We've gathered some more information. The reason why it's so hot is it is pulling warmth from areas in the cave. So, specifically, it's making sure that those things in there stay frozen. That dragon is trying to get out. So, let's...
So it's absorbing the heat that the dragon is emitting, trying to get
Ah,
out.
so we should
Okay,
break
that
the
makes
seal on
sense.
it.
It's absorbing all the
Do
heat.
not. No, you should not break the seal on it until we have more information.
Why do I hear
You
more
wanna release the
about
dragon?
the
Stop breaking
approach
the
this
seal.
place?
No, it's
the
not
thing
release
that's
that dragon,
sealing
yes.
the bay and
Yeah,
dragon
the circle's the thing that's keeping them in the ice. Yeah, Fizwick just told me.
Yep.
Damn, is it?
Let's keep it like that. Just let's make that clear. Let's keep it like that, right?
We could discover
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah, until we have more
Alright.
information about the dragon in the ice, we should
true.
probably
Yeah,
err on
let's-
the side of caution.
I mean, unless it hates Shin and
Look
wants to
into
attack
it, but
Shin
let's
instead.
keep 'em
So,
in.
Well,
you know,
you
if
should be
dragons fighting each
concerned
other.
about the other one as well.
Which other one?
Oh, the thing
Where
with
are
the,
you?
the big like.
What
thing with the
concerns me is the
eyeballs.
presentation of the eyeballs in there. Given what's known about the eyeballs in this realm, it feels.
Thank you.
The way
Go
the
ahead.
eyeballs are in there
You can't
seem
say
almost like
thank you to a
fate.
fae.
Because they are forward
I mean,
and
Why not?
most presented.
I see.
I mean,
I can promise you, I did not blow up a building. Okay. I did not blow up a building.
Oh,
That is the one that passed the
It's,
scan.
it's good.
That told
No.
us.
Okay.
I don't care what they say. I didn't blow up the building. You could look around. There doesn't look like anything that looks like something exploded.
You said you're Korean.
And they were saying that.
And I'm pretty sure I've been accounted for like the whole entire day.
Damn, we
And they were saying that you blew up the mansion that was here some days ago.
Like damage or anything.
You'd
I know
think
about that,
everyone
but
would.
I didn't. I don't think I did that.
You'd think everyone
No
would
one
have
saw
heard
me.
it blow up, and you'd also think
And even
that
if
it
there
would have
was, my
the
body is
remnants would
pretty good at,
remain
like healing a lot of really
if it
smaller
was
things.
Yeah, there would
destroyed
be
and not just
some remains
taken
of it,
away by
and
the
some like
spirits.
At worst,
maybe
it
some
might go
burns on the
back.
ground.
Stole my eyes.
Look, if there's any burns on the
I don't intend
ground.
to, but I'll
I
keep that in
mean,
mind.
No one heard anything. No one saw me do anything.
There
So I
are
didn't
burns
do
on the
anything.
ground, but they were there before.
I saw
pretty sure
you
it was
do
already there. It was
something.
like glass.
Do you know what that is specifically? I mean, I know it looks like a shadling.
Looked like there was fire, not an explosion. Like, what'd you see me do?
Tell them you guys went for trade.
I know I saw you eat the sun.
Do you have a name?
I did not eat the sun. I cannot do that.
And then
I don't know of your capabilities.
He's
I'm not doing great
But
right
when-
now.
when you
Struggle
know-
to be
He eats
alone.
everything. We already know this. There's nothing you
I
can
can't
do
eat
other
anything right
than that
now.
he
If
won't
it
eat
gets
it.
out,
anybody
then
could give her a hey
you probably
tulip,
all
just
don't
give
have
me
ice
anything,
cream
I'm
wall
Not
or
that long
something or
ago, you were
something.
begging
that
for
would
dry
help.
toast.
That would,
I
that
keep
would not be
telling
good.
them I don't have an
I know, because that's the only thing I can eat without
Just
throwing
need to
out.
stay in balance.
For now.
What about
So
watermelon?
that's necessary
If I gave
information.
you a
That's much
watermelon,
appreciated.
would you eat it?
Now we must hope the
Probably.
filling
Still
earlier
owe me a favor.
did not cause
It's
any
easy
damage
to
the
digest.
teeth.
Well, too bad I don't have a watermelon.
I don't know what's that for.
I've bought you watermelons before, okay? I bought you
There
like
was
5
experimentation with
watermelons.
the seal earlier when trying to understand it.
If you didn't bring me one now,
Were you aware of that?
I'm
I
so
gave you
disappointed.
5 watermelons at one point,
anyways, I'm
and
gonna
you
be
never
fine, so,
appreciated
you
it.
just, poke it,
Now we know.
I ate
If I
them.
remember
That means I
correctly, yeah, you ate
appreciated it.
every single one in that single day.
Because it was warm?
Mm-hmm.
And they were pretty big watermelons, which is impressive to say the least. But still, like I said, you ate
Because when we went
some.
there, it was really warm, and I guess it's pulling.
I mean, it
I did
looks
not
really
eat the
small
sun.
up there, right?
I guess that would make sense.
Oh, you could probably eat it.
Interesting.
My eyes are
I'm
replaceable.
gonna eat you one day.
That's why I want
Isn't that
her.
right, Fee?
What?
I
Yeah, but
could
what if
carve
there
new
are no
eyes.
eyes to replace them?
Yeah,
Wait, wait a minute.
carved
What
you
happened?
out to the
Wait,
winter court,
wait,
there's
yeah,
a
I'm about to say,
big
what
sea
happened?
turn.
If you finish carving them, then you have created an
Don't mess
eye.
with it.
So the eye
Oh.
drops away and spread out to the thing.
I think the grief ended up making her.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
You know.
it's bad.
That is correct.
Like that can actually happen?
Day we were here.
So they'll accept
Happened to Fee.
Yeah,
I mean,
just wanted
they
to
didn't
have
get
knowledge
small,
of
but
how
they
tiny
changed.
eyes.
Somehow I avoided it the whole time. The
More
only time
with
I
an
ever
eye
went
that
over
has
by
not
that
been
area, there was a
used.
big lizard over there. There was like a big angry
You're hungry
lizard.
at all, Tulip?
He was like,
Want something to eat?
it looked like he had
Like
crystals sticking out
say,
of him.
a sparrow
Wasn't
eye
I
I have
with you one
carved,
time?
but
Just
Apparently, I'm not
Just
trusted to
over
cook anything now.
Yeah. The stupid
would that
people.
eye still contain
People
anything
just think I'm
of my
poisoning
past?
them.
That sounds about right.
But none of it was
But
poison.
not of my use.
That also
I don't care about whatever you're good. Just give me dry toast.
General town vibe, yes.
Didn't use
In
the
fact,
eye, so
half
there's
the town's
nothing-
here.
I don't like saying that, but
I'm pretty sure most of the town's
Interesting.
here.
I think.
The truth hurts.
At least most of the people that are currently awake are here.
Anyways, so yeah, now we know what that does. Good.
Sounds
Oh,
like it's,
An interesting
Tulip,
quarry.
don't worry.
Shifting gears a minute. You don't know what that means.
Nobody's gonna take your eyes, I promise you.
I mean,
feels a
you know,
shame
with
to
What?
give
the,
the
with the
resources
spider
to the
eyes,
What?
and they have many
She's
eyes, but
nervous
they've
of the
all same memories,
shapelings.
because they don't
Sunlight,
have the eyes at
whatever.
the
She's
same
always
time.
been.
Surely there's.
I don't think they
they're
take a
not gonna
mushroom's
take your
eyes.
eyes.
One later,
I
it
don't
was
think-
missing a
I don't
part, so
think
Long
they
as
have
I'm
a
here,
reason
no
to
one's
take a
gonna take
mushroom's
your
eyes.
eyes, okay? They have to go through me
It's
first.
still sentient though.
If there's a,
I still don't
You
think
okay
they
there,
would
Lawrence?
take them anyways.
Don't
This
worry.
situation appears to sit in
They gotta go through all of us actually.
an unknown part of the rules
Yeah, they
of
gotta
this
go
realm.
through this
I
whole
want them to
tab.
get
and
out.
No, they would have to go through the door, which they tend to do very easily.
He tends to be
It
quiet.
is fascinating.
I'm gonna
True.
ask the spawner.
So
Does anybody have like
you know,
anything?
if
Actually,
for whatever
you know
reason,
what?
you know, another giant shadling
Nika's
stops
gonna
by,
take something
it'd
off
be
of
nice to
his
have one of these,
shirt.
like a sunlight grenade.
It's
or
a
something,
it's a
like
general's
flashbang.
badge.
I have a stock.
These lanterns
Pretty
are
sure
enough
this is
to
made out of
turn
iron.
so-
I have a large.
Here you go. I'm just gonna let you hold it for a bit.
Look,
Shadlings
let's
don't
just
like
say
iron. If you're scared,
the
just
same
hold
ideas
this
come
up
to my
to you.
mind.
Just hold it up.
and I regret not having the strength to do
They
certain
can't go
things.
anywhere near you so long as you have that iron on you.
Because I had
But
the
don't
same
hurt them
idea,
with it,
and
mind
that
you.
was
But if you just hold it up, then that's a good sign of like, hey, leave me alone.
I don't think it would have mattered either.
What's been going on with you recently?
I'm not even sure if the iron in my arm would have done anything either.
And plus, it probably won't even get to that point.
that
Like I said,
thing
they
wasn't
gotta
even
go
afraid
through
of a
me.
lantern.
They gotta go through Wayne. They gotta
Oh,
go
you mean the
through
giant one, the
They
spawner?
gotta go through Ted. They gotta go through
I
the
got
whole
right
I'm
up
gonna-
in its face.
I'm
and
gonna
it
tell
didn't
you
seem to
something
care.
that I'm not proud
I'm
of.
going to blah 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 at them if they try anything stupid.
I don't think I can get you
Little
anywhere.
Fox came in right after when I stormed off when they were talking about politics or whatever.
Just tell it to one of the guards.
I-
Also one of the defenders.
If I was a little closer to that
I get some wood.
big one I made, I would have
Part
thrown it at him.
between you and whatever's going
But
to
I
try and
wasn't,
hurt
so I
you.
yelled at him and tell her to leave. Get out.
Let one of the guards and defenders
Seemed
know
hurt.
about it.
So let's clear the air on this. Little Fox didn't technically do anything wrong.
Head,
I
your
heard they
leg is
went
being leg is
onto
being
the
more
forest. He
hugged.
just hasn't returned yet.
Oh, is it? I can't see. There's a
It is.
big old mushroom in the way.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna
It's hugging it, or
say is I hope everyone returns.
I mean, do you want to hug my leg? Do you want to sit in my lap? You know, what do you want? I'm here to help, Tulip. You know, let me know what you want. I'm not mad.
Uh-oh.
Maybe try being a little gentler with her.
I mean, come on, Ted. You should know this.
No,
I think you.
I'm not exactly
Why that rap?
subtle.
We're fine.
I didn't think, but I don't know.
well, I'm gonna head again, turn it in for the day. I'm gonna go sleep at the tower.
Let me finish what we're saying, and maybe I'll go
work on
see if I
getting
can
some
find
wood for
Tulip.
you. I'll be bringing it to the front.
Same. I'm gonna go to bed.
Is
and
there
get
a
to
specific
bed.
amount you need? How much you need?
Much as we can.
Would 100 pounds of wood be good enough? Or I'm guessing you're probably need a lot more than that,
Yeah, it's a
right?
pretty inopportune time to take a nap. Okay.
Whatever you can.
The spirits of wisdom way.
I've heard
a
of
lot
being
of
drunk
wood.
under the
Try and
table,
get
but under a
some
stool is
wood
ridiculous.
then.
Indeed.
Is there a specific kind of wood though?
Well, I actually forget what
Any
we're talking
specific
about.
kind?
But, oh yeah, the shade.
Just wood for construction.
You need some more construction type. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you grab it,
Just
you're
fly
gonna do
up.
that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, usually does that when it's a chair. It's not a platform like that.
Yeah. Just gonna sit on my bed. Sit on my bed. Be gone, chair.
Make the rules. Think like a fool. Oh, Effie. Are you gonna still do
Yeah,
something?
that feels better on my head now. Yeah.
Oh, would you be able to add just a teleport to the main
Surprisingly
since we kind of started the
good
main
session that I had. Expected to have short conversation with George, and it turned out to be stretched out over most of the session. It was good conversation. Yeah. Tired. He bothering me, so. Meh. Yeah, George can talk. And it was good talk.
Unfortunately, my map dev is taking a break, but I'll ask them when they do the final task if it's an easy edition, okay?
Yeah, it was fun conversation.
Yes, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Being too genical is kind of scary.
Maybe now. So,
And you're on a break.
have a good night. Yeah.
Yeah, if you just walk into place.
Have a